Oh, I think I'm good to go now for PSO. Sorry about the delay there. Yeah, I figured let's see who's around today. If nobody's around, it'll be some solo stuff, probably for the first, I guess, hour or so, because we're kind of in the middle of work hours for most people. But we'll see where it goes. And yeah, I was trying to double check the details for who I played East and West Tower with. And I have the video, and I honestly, even scrolling through the video, I'm still not sure who I did it with. So we'll check out a couple characters, see if we can get what we need to get. But in the meantime, I guess we'll switch over to PSO. I was looking into something also to see if I can have some stability. I do feel like I've been experiencing more random crashes lately, and I would not be surprised if it's something Windows related. So I think between streams, we're basically going to go for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours now. But in between, I'm going to restart the PC to see if that fixes any kind of performance issues. Because I noted last time we played that I was seeing some performance issues whenever I had YouTube open for some reason. So I think it could be related to Windows, honestly. So I'm not going to rule out everything there. See people reporting similar crashes. Yeah, but it's not like PSO is crashing. Like my whole computer turns off. And like last time, the first time it happened in PSO, like not even that many days ago, it was during a storm, so I didn't really think anything of it. I'm like, oh, of course, because you know, power went off and that kind of stuff. But like last time it went off, I'm like, I don't think the lights went off in hindsight in my area, where like, you know, before it was like actually the whole room went dark, but that time I was like, you know what? I think it was just the PC that lost power. So I think it was more an issue with its loading there. So anyway, I was looking into something called GPU scheduling, and we'll figure out if that's actually the issue, at least with the YouTube slowdown, which may or may not be related to the random crashes. So we'll find out. It won't be on this time, so if it crashes between now and the next time we take a break, it is what it is. Uh-oh, I see Hellcleave in the lobby. You have to run over and say hello to Hellcleave. He's asserting dominance in the white chair. There we go. How are you doing today, Retract? Oh, Hellcleave is there. Do a little backflip for Hellcleave. Couple more work meetings, so I should be able to hop on 1.5, 2 hours. That's kind of what I was thinking. So we'll circle around Hellcleave. Just got back, I was AFK. See that? That's why we walk around you. We summon you. So what would you like to do, Hellcleave? Do you want to do some TTF? Might just be you and me for a little bit. I was trying to recall, because you definitely helped me with East-West Tower. The only character I could see that I was playing where it was just the two of us, I think was Static Thick. So I think if I want to bring out the Baranz launcher, I am like 90% sure that is the character that I was using then. Because I play so many characters, it's hard to keep track of, but it's just you and me, Hellcleave. So at some point I would like to try the Baranz launcher, but otherwise I'm open to things. Speaking of which, I need to refresh my memory for the forecast before we go further. Oh, right, it's the time of the Humor. How dare I forget it's the time of the Humor? Might as well as do it now. Oh, the grinding. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, let's give Hellcleave some time to eat. And we'll get Hellcleave's thoughts on RBR. Other than C-Bank 1. We all do that. It's so sad. One day. I mean, technically we just quit and switch C-Bank, but the habits are there. I'm actually thinking of which C-Bank it's in. Is it 4? I think it's 4. So I guess I might as well try upgrading the Baranz launcher. Give Hellcleave a couple minutes. Because that would make me more inclined to try a Ranger, obviously, because none of the other classes can use it. But anyway, I think it was Static Thick. And I think it was normal. I don't think I would force Hellcleave to do this quest on a high difficulty. But I could be wrong. Because I'm kind of looking at us playing with just 2 people, and I'm like, it is a 7k health Gibbles, so maybe I did actually do this on Ultimate. But anyway, we'll find out in a minute. It's like, I'm looking back and I'm like, I should have marked it in the video which difficulty it was. But it is what it is. So we will try high difficulty first. Then I'll put it back to... It did not look like normal. I don't think Gibbles is 7k health in normal. Anyway, let's get some items out. So we have 3 spheres we could put in our inventory. Each sphere, I think, gives 30%. The rest would have to be covered by photon drops. I'll probably have to break a photon horde no matter what. Because I don't have a lot of spare in the bank. And I actually need a Baranz launcher. The question is, where did I actually put my Baranz launchers? Did I leave them in here? I did. Okay. I was gonna say, fortunately, I already have them at 50 hit. I don't remember how much we talked about me doing those on stream or not, but I spent like no photon crystals to get them. I'm gonna be real clear with the chat. I did not try very hard and I got it. I'm sorry for all the people that struggled really hard for the RNG. I think each of those I failed less than twice per weapon. And funny enough, I failed like the 80% success. I didn't fail like the 20% or whatever it is when you have to pay the 5 times the amount. I was like, oh no, I lost 2 more photon crystals. Rerolled and got it. But it is what it is. So let's see, was this... I believe this is the correct character. So no matter what, I have to break a photon horde. I don't know if there's a visual way to tell who I need to go to if everything is set up, other than just bringing the stuff to them. But we'll find out. Hopefully you can probably comment between fights. But first, I'm gonna go get my photon drops. I need you to dismantle this. Yeah, what? Because like, for example, when you have like some of the quest stuff accurately completed for like monster parts, new NPCs show up where the dialogue will be a little different. So I could tell like immediately whether or not I've done it correctly or not. But with this one, I don't know. We'll find out. I gotta be very careful what I do in this menu, so I'm gonna go a little slow here. I mean, the worst comes to worst, I could always make another weapon sphere. Okay, so we have modify weapons photon, modify ES weapon. I think it's just enhanced weapons photon. Because modify ES, I think, is just adding specials. So I think I did correctly guess that I did this with Static Vic. So I was pretty close the other day. I was like, I'm thinking like I probably did it with the Force. Hellcleave definitely carried me, so I don't think I was bringing like certain characters into it. 20 photon drops increase the weapon's attribute by 5%. 1 photon sphere is plus 30. What would you like to do? We're gonna say plus 50%. Wow, that's really expensive to get it all the way to 100%. That's kind of brutal, honestly. So anyway, photon spheres are the more, we'll say, cash saving, the more beneficial to do. Now we're gonna give him our Baranz launcher. I'm gonna say dark. I'm gonna say yes. So I guess I'll take Hellcleave's advice as I'm going through here. Hellcleave, would you recommend that I make a dark machine Baranz launcher? I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm not sure if I should leave one separate for episode 2 or not. I doubt I'll have like a native one. I feel like I can't think of a run where I would super benefit on that over just having dark and something else. Yeah, it would have to be like, exactly. It'd have to be like a temple 2 or like a temple specific one, like dark native. I couldn't just see just native AVs, for example. It would just be kind of wild. So for now, I'm gonna keep leveling dark. Because I was thinking if I wanted machine for, because I do a decent amount of mines, and machine is usually the most tanky outside of dark. So we'll take Hellcleave's advice, given he has way more photon drops than I do. What he ends up doing with Baranz launcher, like does he have a machine dark and then like a native dark? So for example, you would take Baranz launchers and for seabed usage, where there could be a lot of mixed types there, versus like temple, versus just generic good stuff. Native dark is also used for episode 4. So what do you normally combine with machine out of curiosity, or do you not even use machine? I'm being very nervous with the dialogue. I'm like, listen, I'm like, it's so easy to mess this up. Okay. Actually, curiosity. Okay, it does loop around. I'm so used to playing old games where they don't do that. I'm just like, wait a minute. I think PSO actually loops. I'm looking at you, Rogue Galaxy, in more menus. Not even, which I think is even more recent than this game by a long shot. Machine Dark is good for stuff like Tower, yeah. That's where I'm kind of like on the fence in terms of what I want to pump into it. Like, I think Dark is like always worth it, but it's like, I wasn't sure if I wanted Machine Dark or like Native Dark. I don't know if I want A-Beast for anything, to be honest. It's like, how badly am I really going to care about like Caves runs? And then like a lot of the things that are A-Beast ignore weapon bonuses anyway. It's like, I don't know how much I would actually benefit from that. Let's add 5%. So we're going to make it go all the way to 100. And then from there, I'll see where we go with it. Yeah, we're going to start with just Dark, and then I'll make a decision later. I almost hit the plus 30%. That would have been a big mistake. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat the photon drops here. That way we have oh, please select a weapon. Oh, oops, I missed my one. I was like, I wonder what happened there. Never mind. Makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna take it from 95 to 100%, and that is fine. And we'll exit. A long way to go. Collection. We're not looking for anything of our own. Maybe I'm saying too much. Okay. So we accurately deduced through context clues and double checking the video. I was looking specifically for one of the characters I mentioned the other day, and then I found the video. I'm like, yeah, I only see one run where I'm playing as like Static Thick, Hellcleave, so it's like context clues. I'm gonna put away the photon drops for now. So I have a 50 hit, 100% dark. Because my thought process is that I would do like an okay amount of temple. I'm more likely to play, like way more likely to play episode 4 over temple. I am about even for episode 2 of doing temple versus tower. Because there are a lot of things I want to hunt actually in temple, and then I'll do tower during like events, for example. So that's kind of like where I'm at with it. And Seabed is like, I won't willingly go there. It's one of those things where I'm like, I will only go there because somebody needs an item. Outside of us doing like RT, I'm like, please don't make me do Seabed. I don't enjoy any part of Seabed. So with the Baranz launcher, I'm more likely to do solo temple stuff if it's in the, you know, those kinds of things, where the other one is just kind of, MD overall, the biggest percentage needed, mostly everything in those percent is the stuff with the highest HP pool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I wasn't sure if I wanted the machine dark or native dark. So right now I haven't made that decision, so I'm just gonna put the weapon away. But I think those are good things to talk about. Oh, oops, I had less money than I thought. So for now, at some point I would like to try out that big shooty blam blam gun. I don't think I saw anything I was like super impressed with in terms of RBR for episode 2, sadly. Like, I don't know how much I'd really want a Baranz launcher Phantasmal World 1, for example. Like, not that there's a problem with the quest. I actually do like doing that quest on occasion. But it's just more... I'm literally seeing myself using it in Temple, Tower, Episode 4. Where I love playing Episode 4 with basically every character class. So I feel like I am 2 to 3 times more likely to play Episode 4 over Episode 2. But at the same time, if this enables a hunt in Episode 2, I would maybe do it more. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking of was, ironically not even Bolt Op, was Stupid Sinnohs. Because I have such trouble killing them with like Ramar when there's multiple, and I'm kind of like, do I just want something that can potentially combo kill with it? But I'd have to know from experience whether or not that's actually worth doing. Because I feel like Charge Arm is not going to combo kill them with like solo Ramar stuff. I don't know if a 100 machine would or not. Those are the kinds of things I would be interested in. If it does, I would make it. Otherwise, no. Normally they can flinch, but I get Q-cast normally, normal, special, but not many other classes can. Part of the Side of the God after defeating Mersa. Okay. We have that for later. I guess the question is, do I feel like testing the damage values? I mean, I should at least see single player briefly while Help Cleave has some food. I'm now desperately thinking where the characters are. I guess I could briefly play one of my RACaseals. They are all over the place in terms of levels. Eventually, we need to play more in my blue RACaseal. But I think right now it might be Pinky's time to shine. Do a couple episode 2 runs. I definitely want to see the difference between single and multiplayer. But beyond that, I'm here just to help people get items. So by all means, as people trickle in, let me know what you would like to do. Oh, I did have a character with random photon drops. Okay, I wasn't hallucinating. I was like, I remember distinctly mentioning this last session. I was like, I feel like there's always a character that has photon drops inexplicably. I have found the character with photon drops inexplicably. So, it's not too bad. Let's do a quick solo run. She has the funniest items sometimes, I swear. I love that she's also like better geared than like some other characters that I use more often. Like look at that B101, P502 double heavenly arms. Chat, that's so disgusting. Oh my gosh, actually monstrous. Yeah, she's got the ranger wall and everything else. She's still using ultimate frame for some reason, but he's also a ranger, so it doesn't really matter as much what I put there. Okay, she should just have a full-time hell weapon. What weapon should she just use? I'm gonna give her the hell handgun permanently since I have a hell lock gun. That way I don't have to bring it into her inventory. She has some super high percentages. I'd give her a C's versus... Give her the arrest laser for now, so that way it's less for me to menu. And we'll do... I have lethal needle here. That tells me I haven't used grinders on the other thing, which reminds me, did I even actually put a special in the other thing? I guess we'll find out in real time. Because this is the character where I would probably run all the hell stuff. In office working Dango appears. Welcome, Dango. Didn't take too long to buff. Also, did the soundtrack descend? Close that. Sounds like it did. What soundtrack to listen to, chat? As we just do some casual stuff. I'm blanking on a good soundtrack to listen to. Not relaxing and atmospheric Castlevania music. No, I'm still being haunted by that. How many times do I have to say no to that before it stops recommending that to me? It's so annoying. I think we had to talk about this last event, where it was like, if I let YouTube play long enough, it keeps going to that same video, and I don't know why. I'm just like, I don't want to listen to it. I'm telling you right now, I really don't. Oh, man. Geez, I really am struggling to think of... You know what? I'm gonna put the PSO soundtrack on. I can't think of anything else to put on. Chat can give me some ideas later. This is probably the most appropriate soundtrack we put on so far. How's it going, Dango? Does that mean you're still at the office now, or just in general? About Bomber and soundtrack, we're gonna learn whether or not using a bomb is for good or for evil. You know what the sad part is? I already forgot which Bomber Man that is. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. What did I do to do... Oh, it's been so long since I've done Temple. It was... not VR. Oh, is it Maximum Attack VR? Is that it? Am I getting baited again? I am getting baited again. Okay. Okay, in my defense, I remember one of the quests I used to play. I'm just getting trolled in real time. It's fine. You're at work? Okay, good to know. Well, we'll be around for a while, so if you end up leaving work, by all means, we'll do some multiplayer. Oh, it doesn't have a special. Oh yeah, so with our spare PDs, chat, we're gonna put a special on the Lethal Needle, since we know who it should go to. I had a feeling I didn't do that. Question, then. That kind of threw me off, because I was getting ready to combo, and I'm like, wait a minute. I wanted to test the, efficiency difference between the three weapons, but it's okay. I was gonna say, don't lie to me. I know I can land the special. There we go. But I was gonna use it like here, for example, to keep them away from me. This also works, I guess. Damn, hell is so good, chat. What a weapon. Now curiosity. Comparatively, how much damage is this doing? 538? Not bad. It'd still take a lot to combo kill in single player. But also notably, my ATP is terrible. That's gonna give some bias, where I'm definitely gonna lean towards hell early on. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, that's awkward. I don't have any souls. Awkward. Okay. So I'm going to redo that test, because the whole point was I wanted to swap between and see where I like using them. But I think ultimately, early thoughts, I am liking the damage. Like 500 per shot is actually pretty strong, given how bad my ATP is. Like it is, just to emphasize chat, it is quite terrible. I want to see how it compares against a Heaven Striker once we go back in, but I need a Soul Atomizer. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put a special on the Hell Needle, and then we'll do a couple episode 2 runs. If Hellcleave has any recommendations for me to get my feet wet in episode 2 again, I will probably play a couple of those, and then see where it goes. There we go. That feeling when you pick up an item and you don't want to pick it up. There we go. It's like, funny enough, things like this are just kind of annoying to me, but I'm kind of curious. We Stunlock with that, so that way he holds still. So that still does an insane amount of damage. Wow, 900 plus. It's kind of wild. Oh, Heaven Striker, you're so silly. Do some SS up, go for DLS, I guess. Yeah, sure, we could do, an Umbral Surge. Ooh. I did think about that. Is that correct? Oh, their EDK is quite high. So we're doing currently, on average, about 174. Just curious. Wow. I mean, that saves me time regardless here. So, like, that works. Listen, we'll take whatever we can get here. So if we were critting, we would be doing insane damage right now. Nice level up. Yeah, I think it's Venerable Surge 2. That could correct me if I'm wrong. It's the spaceship where you have a lot of choices. You could do that one, or if there's another preferred DLS quest, let me know. Usually I save DLS for, what's it called? Special events. It just has the best overall drops. Oops, I totally missed. That's a lot bad. I'm a little sad how inconsistent it is on Lilies, even with V502. Like, they do have 77 EDK, so just to be clear, it's not, like, guaranteed or anything, but, you know, sometimes you just shoot twice and they die. Other times you're just kind of flailing awkwardly. That's unfortunate. I got knocked down mid-shot. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do then. I think I've seen what I wanted to see for the tests. So I'm doing, like, hilarious damage with the Baranz launcher. I definitely want to try it later in the same session with a fully leveled ranger. One that has, like, 1200 ATP. Because honestly, I could see even just, like, with the low-end Shifta, that's going to combo kill. Right? You add 400 more, a little bit of Shifta. So I'm also kind of curious, we might do, in a little bit, the comparison with a Ramar, specifically, where he's more likely than not to be able to special. Let me put this away for now. Actually, well, no, I'll probably play this character, that's fine. Well, yeah, we'll still probably play this character. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly give this to Ramar so we can compare now, actually. Give team a little bit more time to eat, catch up, and then in just a little bit, we'll do some spaceship stuff. And hopefully it can confirm what quests he would like to run. The only thing I will change is I will give myself a Hell Needle. So that way I can actually do what I need to do there. Let me go to C-Bank 4. That's all what I needed to see. I still like the Hell Shot a lot. It's just kind of a shame in multiplayer Temple that their EDK goes up by quite a bit, comparatively. I was gonna say, it's probably orange or sky. Yeah, it's like orange, sky, yellow, all of them do it. It just depends on which one you want the hunt on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add a special to the other weapon, so that way I don't forget to do it in the future. And either way, should be fun pumping it out. So for the enemies that have like a lot of EDK, I would much rather have something that rapid fires. Like, for single target pistol, obviously, really useful at hitting the lilies if they're, you know, spread in the corners. I'm very unlikely to hit them with shotgun. And even if I do that, I'm very likely to whiff, which is kind of scary. I would prefer not to do that. We're going to go ahead and fix that other thing since I thought we already did that. So yeah, there's 3 basic IDs that end up getting DLS. I usually play orange, I think, but that's just due to the quests that I run. So I'm not sure if the other ones are quite as quote-unquote event-friendly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking Sky would potentially work there. No Sky Ranger. I need to make a Sky Ranger. It's probably what my Ramar ID is going to be when I make a second one. Now that I have all the items that I need. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull in our photon drops, step 1. Then step 2, we need to get the hell item out of here. So that way, at least if we're playing more events in the future, since from the standpoint of episode 2, in theory, we could be doing Hal's Clock Challenge, for example. So having more Hell items is useful for Easter. If you're looking to get like Easter Rappies, for example, and you're playing solo. That would be like another classic example of like solo gameplay. I don't want to do purely solo gameplay in the beginning. Since Hell Cleave is basically free, I'm just going to do this and we'll move to multiplayer. But from that standpoint, I just want to test it out. The only thing I just want to see before I join Hell Cleave's game is I do want to just test the Ramar for like 1 or 2 shots, and then we move on, because I'm kind of curious how high the damage is. If he's able to combo kill with Shifta. Because he's at least a high enough ATP where it's like, if he could do it, it should be wild. Yes, please enhance. Let's go to Lethal Needle. I'm going to choose an S rank. I think for Lethal Needle, I just wanted Hell. Oh, that's right, it's not a 50. Oh, sorry, I wanted 51. That almost went bad. At some point, I might want to try a Demon Needle. The reason being that I play enough Endless that it would be generically useful for Endless. I don't know if I could justify using it outside of Endless, though. Whereas Hell Needle, at least I could see a purpose outside of that quest. Oh, I got baited. I got absolutely baited. They flipped the yes-no. Did you see that, Chad? They got me. They got me good. Yeah, see that? It was always yes, no, yes, yo. This one was no, yes. You got me. You got me. No button mashing. Now we're good. Yeah, I do have a blue RACaseal. So if I can't find something that I want to do hunts with her with, I could technically also just make her Sky ID. Kind of on the fence if I want to change her, because I should have a reset with her. Put away the photon drops and the lethal needle. So we're going to briefly test out Ramar, and then we're going to get serious. I'm also at the point where, in theory, I could just change my Ramar's ID. Genuinely speaking, I don't think there's anything I want to hunt in green ID anymore. Like, am I really going to be doing Heaven Striker resets on my Ramar? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fine, but would I enjoy him more as a Sky ID? Helping people do SJS or do the other things? I have to think about it a bit more. It's like I do need green ID characters, but I'll think about it. Anyway, we'll give Hellcleave a little bit of time. We're gonna do random inputs here. Now I'm curious, in the same scenario in episode 2, if we go to do maximum attack, BR, which is something I tend to do for like Rappy hunts, for example, versus like House Clock Challenge. I am very curious about the damage difference. This is like brand new territory. This is my first ever sphered item. We have enough PDs, we could full sphere it. Inventory full. What am I holding? All the grinders. I love I just have a V502 sitting in his inventory. Yeah, I was like, I put Heavenly Resist because he just does TTF, so I don't really need V502. He just has a 15-hit Excalibur on him. It's kind of nice. I don't remember if we talked about that, but yeah, just any hit percentage Excal on him is good. That or put it to 90 since the last 10% is another Photon Horde. Put what to 90? Oh, do you mean like if I... Oh, I see what you mean. Come on, just run. You're talking about if I wanted to do machine or native. See, the problem is I don't know which one I want still. I'm just kind of curious about the damage here. So we're going to compare specifically on a high-level character the Heaven Striker damage, which is insane, compared to Charge Arm, compared to Baranz Launcher. We should be able to test it here very quickly. I just have to kill the first wave. That is not angled the way I thought it was. Kill these guys real quick. 2-8 versus... Oh, see in a minute. 229-ish versus... 12? Huh. That means I definitely could combo kill, so if I do like... Yeah, that is absolute combo kill territory. Wow, what a difference. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, he's 2-buttoning, so there's that. I love his crits just do, like, their entire health bar. That's not very fair. Yeah, that's a little strong. Chat, it's a little stronger than I was just using it as RACaseal. So it felt like it wasn't doing it pure justice without switching over. Wow, what a weapon. So anyway, I think we're seeing the power of the Baranz Launcher. So even without having native percentage on a slightly buffed Ramar, it does some big stupid damage. And that's what I wanted to witness, chat. That's all I wanted to witness. I was just like, oh, I'm actually genuinely 2-buttoning them. Huh. And then if I crit, I could just do a normal and a special and they die. That's funny. So anyway, I would probably try to do the Baranz launch. I don't know. This is it before. I'll probably end up having 2 different Baranz launchers, one with native, one with machine. I think that's ultimately where I'm going with it. It's just, do I want to hard commit to having 2 separate Baranz launchers right now with 2 different values? Or put it on one and then regret when I want it to have like a super one before the other one? So I have enough Photon Hordes, I could technically get 2 things up to 90 without any issues. That was my thought process. So anyway, we're going to put away the Omega Death Machine. Really need it at the moment. See, nothing else is needed there. So let's go back to leveling the RACaseal. Machine Dark, I feel like, is more Tower and SS, but Temple Episode 4, Native Dark. Yeah, so it's like, based off of that, I'd probably lean more Native Dark. But at the same time, like, I kind of want to see how much damage it, like, a full machine does to Sinnohs. Because those are my nightmares, the Ramar, and why I don't like running mines with Ranger. Or at least that Ranger. But I mean, like, if he's able to combo kill like that, then I'll be like, I don't care about Syndos. Right? Be like, okay. I mean, if I could do exactly what I did there to the Syndos, then I'm like, yeah, now I understand. Like, you know, they don't. The seeing is believing thing. Do you know what I mean? So we'll join the game. This character just mostly needs levels at this point. He's not at full accuracy yet, which is a bit of a shame. But we should have everything else we need. Let's go ahead and bring that out in case I do need to do some damage versus Dark. Definitely Lethal Needle. Technically Jail Needle them too. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, like, generally speaking, Penumbral Surge is, like, one of the best. I could check my quest list out very briefly, because I'm probably 90% certain that I've included Daylight Scar as one of the hunts for something. Yeah, like I said, like, 31 Baranz would be, like, Aldeville's Darkness. If we do a full clear on Penumbral Surge 2, there's 62 Del Sabers in that quest. Those are the ones I have marked offhand. Yeah, Penumbral Surge 2 is a bit long, but it has a lot of enemy types. Might put away the Hell Laser for now. That away, since I'm wielding my S ranks. I don't really need all of them. DLS and Gurren, yeah. Penumbral Surge is just a lot of enemies. You can't really go wrong with it. It's a shame the sorcerers are so deep. So if you want to just do that one, we get to stick together and clear it out. Because the worst that happens is I just switch over to seizing if I can't kill something. Yeah, her ATP was so low. There's the other one. Her ATP is so low. I was gonna say, I confused Hellcleave or Hellcleave. That it is just not going anywhere. Exactly, Blue Donna. So we'll just pick a corner. So I'm gonna start it by hitting the machine thing here. But basically, we have to go to each corner and clear it out, and then there's like a big gauntlet at the end. So as long as we just don't repeat a color, we should be fine. So we'll start with yellow. So it's kind of nice because it's a choose-your-own-adventure style kind of thing. So if you see a specific batch of enemies, you can just skip straight to it, which is really great for resets. Which is why I just think this quest is just really good in general. Like, you could just, if you don't like certain waves, you don't do them. If you want to do the full quest, there's a lot of enemies at the end that kind of make up for slower portions of this. And if you have, like, really, really geared teammates, then no problem. You have, like, a four-way split you could do, and then you all group together for the final area. It's kind of nice. Just kind of win-win overall. I'm taking advantage here of the small space with the Hell Needle. The problem is the spaceship drops. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You're gonna deal less chances. Fine. Yeah, right now I'm just being let down by my accuracy more than hell. Oh, I missed one. There we go, we got through them eventually. Got a few more waves. Yeah, like, the wolves are just, like, super easy kills. Oh, hello. Ouch. I'm gonna freeze you solid real quick. Kinda had enough of you. Wow, chat, my HP is so low, it actually knocks me down with Baranz. Remember those days, chat? Ugh. Feels like a lifetime ago that was still relevant. Anyway, low HP for the win is what I was trying to tell you. See, if I had like 900, I would have died that Baranz. True story. Well, if you needed any pan arm kills, this is a pretty good route so far. Done. Come on, EDK, I believe in you. There we go. A lot of enemies. We playing the PSO soundtrack? Indeed we are. I couldn't think of what to put on. So it seemed appropriate. Guardian with 50 hit, nice. Rid of these. Nice and easy kills. Yeah, I could see arguably if I was more in the corner, I should be doing Hellshot so I don't miss. Oh, hello. Here's something I don't really want to deal with. I'm gonna make sure to step on the buttons because we do need to do that for the quest unlock. I think that's the final area. Okay. We did yellow and we can tell because we hit the button. Let's just pick another one. Oh. Ugly moving around. I'm like, oh no. Okay, so immediately we gotta hit a button, but that's not the one we need to hit for the clear. This area is like pretty easy in single player. I would say, like, from the standpoint is you can see because you go down the individual paths, especially if you're doing resets, you have to think like they have way less health. And if all we're doing is like helling anyway, like the only thing we have to worry about are Baranz. So if we see like a lot of rooms with Baranz, we generally don't go those routes in single player. But, like otherwise it's like, look how fast this is. Just easy kills. I got confused because I guess we came the other way. It actually made me check the minimap. Wow. I mean, killing them in like 3 button presses is kind of the dream, so we're living it. Can't really ask for more, honestly. Case in point. So good, Chad. Oh, EDK let me down. I think I'm gonna sort my inventory so Hell Needle's at the top. So far I am liking Hell Needle here. I don't like it as much. Oh, there's another trap in the middle of the room. Hear that? I don't like it as much in like CCC. Since there are a lot of times I want to hit enemies that are pretty far away. But as is, it's not too bad. Actually getting mowed down right now. Like, here's an example where Hellshot would have killed that robot in the corner, potentially. Thank you, Calvishim, for the good luck. Hopefully you're doing well today. I was gonna say, Calvishim, you missed a bot ban the other day. You're missing out. You would have loved bringing the ban hammer on them. I like that it, like, warns me they're ban evaders, but it lets them in anyway. Like, what's the point of warning me? You know better. Come on. I seem to wait for Calvision to go to sleep. It's true. There are a weird amount of traps in this room. I do think it's a missed opportunity. I really hope they revisit spaceship drops in the future. Like, Golgus skis also don't usually drop anything interesting, but I find it kind of sad that, like, S parts gives a lot of values to, like, really easy to kill enemies with all the robots, but there is zero equivalency in Episode 2. There is just never a reason to go fight the robots in Episode 2, and I feel like that's a big missed opportunity. Like, I feel like they could generate entire runs based off of them just bumping one ID very slightly, so, you know, Dub Chick, Gill Chick drops something interesting. What a shame. Wow, that route was way shorter than the other one. That was interesting. Well, let's go to this one then. I'm a bot seems to be a ban evader. Would like to ban them. Also, they're already in your walls. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that was a shockingly fast hell kill. Still a lot of... I'm like halfway to leveling. I could probably afford to throw down a couple of freeze traps, despite my limited number. It looks like we need it, because like, we can land the hell. Stupid 80k. Only you were like 2 points lower. Getting trolled in real time. There we go. See, I'm identifying what the problem enemies are at the moment. Sadly, Gill Chicks and Baranz. Del Savers, don't super care about them. There we go. I could see, like, with a whole party of hell, this would be pretty fun. We just have, like, one person dedicated to freezing, and then everybody else would just be spamming hell the whole time. I deserve that. A lot of enemies. You know what? I'm kind of at the point. I think I'm just gonna put a confuse trap down. If they want to hit each other, it's fine. Or hell will actually work for once. That also works. See the thing I gotta hit. There we go. Nicely done from Hellcleave. I will gladly take Escape Doll, because if I need to trap reset later, I can purposely die. It should not be hard to die at 795 health in Heaven Striker. I'm just saying, I'll find a way, chat. Something will tell me. Ah, yes, the step on a switch, get ambushed. We're gonna do this, I think, one more time to open the other switch. I forgot about this room. So I'll probably do the lone walk through the other door, and then hopefully we'll just wait in here for them. On special attack. Yeah, there we go. Hoku just said screw it, ATP. I don't blame him. Actually quite a few enemies to spawn here. Just gonna get them to stand up. EDK, please. There we go. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Look at that, chat. I'm using traps. I was scared to do it because I'm so low level. I don't have that many. But given that I'm more than halfway, I'm 69% of my way through my level. I'll probably get a refill at some point. Oh, we don't go through that other door? I thought we did. Oops. Guess there's only the once. Or unless this is the bait. Oh, it is the bait. It is the bait. I was gonna say, I thought we did do it twice, and I was right. It's just wrong door. Oops. Not bad. There we go. Oh, Dub Switch isn't over here. Interesting. Oh, hello. It's like, I was almost greeted with death. Oh. No, it was just wolves. Yeah, here's an example where I probably should have switched to Hellshot. They're starting pretty spread out. Ooh, that's some good Hellshotting. Yeah, there we go. Now I can pick off the far target. Now I could switch back to Hell Handgun or whatever. ATP also works. I have shockingly not died. Right, chat? Every time Baranz gets a shot off, I'm just like, yeah, there we go. I'm the counter to them. Low-level RACaseal, let's go. Okay. I made the mistake of not touching this button once, and I had to go through this whole level just to touch it again. It was the worst feeling. Alright, so we only have one left, which is purple. Then it'll take us through the main path, which will be a lot more enemy dense. Because again, these are more meant to be dealable with just like one person. So if you're just like starting out with a character, it's not too bad. You see with just two people, we're not getting overwhelmed, but you bet when we get to the arena portion of this. I call it the arena fighter portion of the quest. That's when it gets real bad for us. But it'll be fun. Nice. That's okay. You may knock me down, but Freeze Trap gets the last revenge. Stand still, regen a bit HP. Freeze Trap again. That extra Masetta. I had a Cannon Rouge I would just shoot up at the ceiling. Just like I would shoot at that door up there. There we go. Surprise dub witches. I think anti-android rifles used to be like actually good, if I remember correctly. Before episode 4, of course. Oh. I wasn't think I was gonna kill them quick enough. Pretty close to leveling, so might as well just use up some more traps. Welcome, Dante. Hope you're doing well. Come on, special attack. I believe in you. Okay, this is where having max accuracy would help. So sad. A couple more levels, I'll be there. I'm definitely gonna put a freeze trap down. No thank you to this wave. I'm gonna hold on to 2 freeze traps until I get closer to leveling. A lot of enemies. There we go. Come on, Hell. There we go. We got through it eventually. That was a great shot from Hellcleave. Just, Hellcleave had enough of that wave. Just GG. No, leave me alone. What it says... I'm gonna catch one of your streams live. Thanks for PSO guides. Really helped coming back to game. Loved on GameCube. Well, glad they helped you. Happy to see people benefiting from the guides. We are just messing around in episode 2 at the moment. But we are open to more hunts. I am open to anything during the Easter event, more or less. I'm gonna put asterisk. There are some quests I will still not do. But for the most part, I'm open to quests. I'm looking at you quests like mine offensive. Not doing those. Can't make me do them, chat. Like, Yeah, let us know what characters you're playing with. If you want to join in, just let us know. Always room for more. Oh, Baranz on each side of the room. That's a bit awkward. Ooh, there we go. Dodge those missiles. We did it. Anyway, now that we did that, that opens the northern door. And I believe one of them is a healing circle, one is progress. This might be the healing circle, which I'm okay with. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna take the healing circle real quick. There we go. Happy healing circle. Just items in there. Boxes were in there. There we go. Watching on mobile, so won't be able to join. No worries. Uh-oh, it's Pee-Poo laser time. I didn't realize it was even beat. Oops. Would have done some even beat with health lead. How'd I realize that? Can't say I'm used to starting before 4 o'clock. It didn't even come to mind. Anyway, I could go somewhat crazy with traps if I need to. The only thing I don't like about this quest is the aesthetic of the lasers. Because, like, we'll see that the lasers will still be there, but we need to walk through them at some point. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the mini-map color. Those... Where is the Dub Witch switch? Yeah, Oakleaf has found it. I mean, on the plus side, I do at least have Anti-Dark with me right now, so I do okay damage. Oakleaf just mows him down. Ouch. I wonder if it's some kind of limitation that the sorcerers can only spawn in the, like, the floor 2 of certain areas. A lot of enemies. I'm gonna do this and then Hell Shot. Let's level up. I appreciate that extra accuracy on level up. Thank you. Right, Chad? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do this into Baranz launcher. I had enough of this. I mean, like, I'm actually outputting some okay ATP because I have dark percentage. You know what? That's not as terrible as that could be. Just think about it this way, Chad. I have, like, no way of dealing with the sorcerer without that Baranz launcher. I am just not able to do that damage, but that wasn't actually terrible. I killed him in, like, 4 hits. Which, again, I'm, like, 200, 300 ATP under cap. So it's like, I could very easily make that a 3-hit on them. Yeah, the laser changes color from purple to blue. That, for the longest time, baited me, because I'm like, laser mean no pass. I never got over that visually. There's a lot of enemies. Let's do a jet shot here. Shockingly, no Easter eggs have dropped. We're starting to go into these are the 4-player rooms. Like, you could feel like the volume density of the quest really pick up, which again, I think is really good. So they thought about only 1 for Health Lead. They've already thought about, like, you know, solo resets versus, like, teammate-related things. I was terrible in the menu there. I deserve that. That's for bad menuing. Thank you for the heals. Let's say with a room this big. Oh, hello. Mostly just want to make sure that Delt Saber didn't do anything. I also do need to die on purpose at some point to probably reset my traps. But I'll declare intent when we get there. Just because I am low level, and if I don't time my level up correctly, I just don't have enough traps. You can see, like, now the enemy density is getting pretty good. Now this is where I would start to switch over naturally from Hell Needle to Hell Shot, which is what I'm doing here. Just because these rooms are a lot longer and the spawns themselves are more spread out. Ooh. I feel like when you whip every EDK. So sad. I'll gladly take another Trimate though, since I never actually restocked my healing. That is a lot of enemies. I'm gonna go through here and say no. That gave us some time to back up and hit the dub check. Oof. I'm whipping like crazy out here. Come on, game.
You're wide open!
Thank you for following PSO terms. Hopefully you're doing well. So you can already see, like, I'm not going to say I'm competitive in damage with Hellcleave, but at least I'm doing damage. Where, like, I don't think I would be doing any damage with just a regular charge arm. And the fact that she only has 876 base ATP, which is very low. But at least I'm able to get some kills, is I guess where I'm looking to go with that sentence. Let's clean him out a little. There we go. Yeah, like I actually killed them in the span of one freeze, which is what I want to be at. You can see I'm actually bringing the DPS on the sorcerers, so what a great pickup, chat. we're pro Baranz launcher here. It does cost me money, but it's fine. We're at the end of the game. We don't care about money anymore. So I should probably die to reset my freeze traps soon. Not quite yet. I have a little more use I can get out of them. Hopefully people are doing well. And again, if you want to hop in, by all means, we're just testing out some guns, since I've been putting off using Baranz launcher and showcasing, you know, what kind of runs I would potentially do with the RACaseal. So we now have Hell Needle, we got our Hell Shot, we got our Get Off Me, get freeze trapped in the face. So it's got a nice range of things. Alright, so I'll probably die to reset traps soonish. I am out. I'm gonna purposely lower my health to make it easier for them to kill me. Okay, let me shoot them at the switch. What are with the seagulls? So I'm gonna die on purpose to something. Punch me once, please. Thank you. How polite of them. There we go. Got my traps back. I figured we'd do it before we got into the sorcerer waves, because those definitely look like a problem. We'd leave them unhandled. And this is an example where if we had Machine Dark, I'd be able to probably combo kill the guild chicks a bit easier. So these are the kinds of things I have to think about in terms of what to do. So maybe we'll try to go for it. As I said before, honestly speaking, I could probably complete one Hell Launcher, or one Baranz Launcher by itself, and then have one at like 90% without needing to give up too many hordes, because I think I have like 7 Photon Hordes left. If you translate them out 1-to-1, it means I could easily get 6 spheres, right? Everything would be at 90%. And I still have 2 spheres left over, so I'd still be left with a few Photon Hordes. I just don't think I'd be... Oh, there's our first event egg of this session. Jeez, that took a while. Alright, so we could go... Oh, now there's the healing circle. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there would be sorcerers or not, which is a good call. If you're not sure they're sorcerers, I would rather die. So I don't have any regrets there. But good to know. If I was a higher level character, I wouldn't have needed to death reset at all. And that it also means that if I see something bad in the next room, I can also just go back and reset my traps there. So again, overall, I like the balance of this quest, where you could do the individual hunts solo. Versus the group hunts here. These are areas I don't know if I really want to do them solo. But doing the quick resets is not too bad. I can see why they let us get the trap reset. I'm beginning to understand why, right, Chad? Just like, okay, yeah, I had a feeling there'd be a lot of sorcerers. That checks out. Yeah, like this would be a pain in the butt if I was playing like Ramar, trying to kill all these things quick enough. It's fine, I didn't die. Yeah, stuff like this. Like, just help your friends out. Oh, there's one sorcerer I didn't freeze. That's unfortunate. Do that to make their life easier. I'm dead. Oh, we're not. Never mind. Hellcleave saved me. Hellcleave to the rescue. I was ready to just take it, chat. To be real with you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and go get freeze traps. I don't think we're done yet. I feel like there's one big wave left. One room might be items. Hopefully we'll confirm. But I'm just gonna get a reset here. I'd involved from Mag still. Oh, I didn't look at the counter. Yes, they did put me low because they struck me down to, I think, 70-ish. Isn't too bad. But I mean more like Hellcleave interrupted the shot. At least on my screen, I didn't see it be good. Okay. I'll let Hellcleave rebuff us. At least I got my traps back. Nice little happy. Say goodbye to this. There we go. So yeah, the Baranz launcher at least makes it feel like I'm able to contribute even in multiplayer. I didn't like it so much in single player in Temple, but I'm really feeling its value with a little bit of buffs in multiplayer. I'm glad I feel it even with like a weaker character. Wow, I did not expect to kill the Delsaber instantly. But I'm really feeling it with Ramar in particular. As I said before, I was just kind of like, wow, I actually genuinely combo killed them. Huh. That is a big time save overall. Put a little happy freeze trap down for them. Gen some HP in case I got hit by grants again. Which... just like nice try. They tried. We'll give them that. Ooh, that's so much damage. Yeah, I see the switch I gotta hit. Yeah, like I definitely would have felt bad if we did this and I did not have the Baranz launcher, as I'd be leaving Hellcleave hanging. But honestly, like doing like 1,000+ on crit to these is kind of wild. Like I'm doing more than my ATP. Kind of madness. Gotta shoot this multiple times or something weird. Yeah, there we go. Just random quirks of the quest. I'm like, yeah. Oh. Now I'm in the Death Arena. Hello, Death Arena. Your charge arm is 50 dark? Wow. Oh, I'm getting bullied. I'm being bullied, 10 health. We'll join next game, sure thing. So I'll probably make it up to Hellcleave by doing some whatever quest he wants. Since he humored me with DLS. Still 4 traps left. That is not what I wanted to hit. That is so unfortunate. I should have escaped all though. It's just more annoying that they hit me out of it. Bad menuing killed me. Just deserved. If I bad menu, that's my fault. That was unfortunate. I was kind of in the worst spot. On the plus side, though, I did get a trap reset, so kind of win-win for me, honestly. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not regretting the trap reset anymore, chat. Just something tells me we're gonna need it. Ooh, episode 4 might have been better for testing, maybe. At least we get to see the absolute chaos of this area. I'm a little happy Confused Trap down. Oh, never mind. Already murdered. So I feel like we're basically done. Because I think that's the warp out. So what's this way? Oh, another healing circle. Okay. So I would have run out of traps. Because I think I died with 3 or 4. And I used 4 after I'd already died. Okay. So what pray tell is in this warp? I don't remember anything after Death Arena. Oh. No, I do remember this place now. Okay, so Death Arena Part 2. Because there's the exit to the quest, but there's going to be a lot of bad stuff that's going to happen to us. We have to get through here. Go ahead and hit that and leave. I mean, I guess it's polite of them to put the healing circle there. Yeah, we are absolutely Baranzing on this. I mean, fortunately, the Deltickers are also weak to Dark, so this kind of is just win-win for me. That is a lot of bad enemies I don't want to have near me. Go away from me. Hello, Hellshot. So you can see where the expectation of having 4 players is on this custom quest. We're starting to feel it a little bit. There are just suddenly, instead of just like 4 or 6 enemies in a room, there's 12. Definitely a lot for a single ranger to deal with. You're trying to freeze me again? Get away from me. You're all gonna die. Damage is so good. And I like that for the most part. Like, every single one of these waves has been Baranzable. Right? Like, I'm not fighting, like, 5 sorcerers, for example. It's usually just 3s or 4s. But granted, they have a lot of multi-pieces, so, like, I'm not likely to hit all of them at once. But it's still nice that it's not as insane as... Oh, gosh. Getting mauled. As it could be, is where I was going with that statement. So we're gonna do this in Deadshot, then. So we're gonna go ahead and freeze again. Welcome, Marco. Hope you're doing well. How's the egg grind going? Okay, I guess. We got people some really nice items in the other session. Today we're just testing out Hell and everything else. Having a good old time murdering episode 2. But we'll be switching over soon to something else. Oh, speaking of eggs. See that, Marco? You ask about it, then we get it. But it's pretty dry. I went through this whole quest, I've only got 1 egg so far. That's now my 2nd. Now it's balancing out a little bit. The law of averages is starting to catch up. It's like, statistically speaking, you should have 1 by now. I'm a bit confused trap down because they're not quite freeze trap worthy. little low on healing items. Gotta make do. Okay. That is a lot of sorcerers. But that was a bit much for just 2 players. That's, I mean, you saw that. There's just walls of Baranz was not good enough. Okay, I'm getting attack reoriented with the stupid Baranz. Or Gilchicks, I mean. Okay. I had to pop a freeze trap there. I didn't want them to meet with the group. It's been really bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna damage boost. Got my traps back, which is nice. Sadly didn't get more evasion. Slow mode, that's the worst. Oh, I don't know my slow motion attack timing. No. Getting trolled. Leave me alone. I was gonna say, damn, this last room got aggressive. We got a whopping 323,000 experience so far in this quest. HP material. Shockingly, haven't seen too many fluids, or not fluids drop. Haven't seen many mates drop. Picked up like a handful here and there, but it is what it is. We'll lure them a little closer and then deadshot them. That's the right call. Nicely done. There we go, chat. Lots of XP total during the XP. I'll take that. So again, this character has a long way to go for capping ATP, but I feel like she held her own. I definitely felt bad I didn't have more freeze traps for Hellcleave, but other than that, I felt like I actually killed a lot of the more annoying combinations of waves with freeze traps. I guess if I had to improve the run with my current level, I would probably use Confuse Trap a bit more earlier on Dub Chicks and Gil Chicks. That'd be the only thing I would do stuff. Testing Snow Queen some anyway. No worries. So, I think that's where I would do if I had to do like just an easy thing I could do to improve. I'll put these away for now. I guess the question is to the group, what would you like to do? If she could keep this Hell Handgun forever, because I'm very likely to not want to swap into this constantly. Sell these, restock her healing items, because I was pretty low. Hellcleave is usually up for TTF. We could do a couple of those to make it up for earlier. Germ Parameter will not say no to TTF. Put our inventory out. Okay. Even beat is almost gone. Yeah, I had a feeling, sadly, because I saw it was like 879 when I checked like 14 minutes ago. It is what it is. So I'll just play, I guess, neural TTF, in which I can bring in whoever they want. Unless Hellcleave wanted to force. I'll leave it open to Hellcleave on that one. Otherwise, I can also just host with a red ID. But for me, it doesn't matter, but I would prefer red ID. That's easy enough to fix. So we got Marco waiting. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, hey. I was gonna say, Calvisham, you still here? Parameter's playing force. Okay, that simplifies things then. I was gonna say, Calvisham, there's a likely ban evader restricted. Oh, wait, it didn't pop up on my chat. It actually banned it. Oh, look at that. Oh. I was gonna say, if Calvisham is here, I'm gonna say, feel free to report, and then look at this username. What is this username? There we go. Calvisham has now banned them. I mean, just look at that. I'm like, come on. You're gonna tell me that's a real account? Come on, chat. Craziness. So anyway, I can host as Red ID, so chat can play whatever. So Parameter's gonna play Force. I'll play Red ID Hunter, so that way we can slime dupe and do whatever. I haven't played RACaseal in a while. I've been missing RACaseal. She should have Dark Flow, right? Yeah, she has Dark Flow. Yeah, 50 hit Vice, Dark Flow. Elf Arm plus plus. I love that I put that on there. That to me is very funny. When you no longer need Heavenly Arms and don't care what it is. So I figured I can level up a little bit. And an absolute combo of items. I'd probably just restock Telepipes while I'm here. Yeah, I like that I have a 30-hit Jaya with 15% A-Beast. Unironically, I kind of only want like a 20-25 hit Jaya on her, and mostly just want really high A-Beast. Because her accuracy is good enough. I mean, if I happen to get like a 60-hit Jaya, I'm not going to say no, but it's more likely to go to HuCast than her. Jack says, just got done with my last meeting for the day, so I'll be online for the rest of the night. Nice, nice. Ooh, I'm actually pretty close to leveling, too. Awesome. I've been holding off material resetting her, but I really should. I think at a couple levels, I don't have an excuse for not using Max. She's right now has like an abundance of defense materials, but the problem is it gives her a non-maxed Lux score. Which if I look at this, 216 versus 218. If I just had a Heavenly ability, I'd probably put that there instead of Heavenly Arms. But anyway. I'm not paying PDs for that. I'll find one naturally. Called Playing Episode 4. Receiving Profound Sadness. Just throw me one. Or if you're offering. I'm not gonna force you to do it. I feel bad. I know my Lux score is not maxed. Okay, I'll clear these waves. Chat can stay behind a little bit to help, but if two people want to go to the next room, that's also fine. I'm being greedy for red sabers. I would never normally do red sabers if it's not event, but since it is event, I kind of want red saber. So I do have a 40% machine. I would like to get like a 60% machine. That way I can give my 40% to another character. There we go. Chat's going back for items. That makes sense. Nice event egg. A little happy freeze trap down and walk backwards. There we go. I had faith in chat. We're communicating like bees. There we go. Doing the Hellcleave dance. So yeah, I feel like today I got to experience a little higher level Ranger gameplay. I gotta get my mechanics up to that same level, but at least I got to feel the power of the Baranz launcher. So if people are wondering whether or not it makes a difference, I will let you know that it cut out like an entire 3-hit combo on Charge Arm, especially on low ATP. Yeah, I'm definitely curious on RACaseal. Oh, I did it too early. Or too late, I mean. That's fine. We should kill. So, RACaseal should be very interesting for sure. Glad RJ Chaos is enjoying the music. Ooh, yeah, see, I was like really off. See, this is why I was saying I had to hold down before. That's usually what happens when I hold right. But I guess the difference is that I was at the front of the dragon when we were testing it the other day versus the side. So I might actually hold down initially and then right. I think that should actually fix it. 1, 2, 3. Slime dupe a clock. You do 1, 2, 3. Freeze trap. Walk away. Just go Brave Man. Get the 3 kills. But sadly, RACaseal needs a couple of combos to kill here. Hucast can actually just 3-hit them. Because his single throw is strong enough to kill them with a crit. You end up saving a lot of time there. Ooh. That was a little scary. Okay, hopefully they had the other one. I was gonna have faith someone hit that other one because I was super dead. I was like, there's no way I wasn't gonna get lasered in the back. I was like, listen, just you gotta believe in the team sometimes. Is any other scenario that would have been a kill? I'll go for slime duping. Chat can do whatever they want. I forgot that I'm one of the only casts that doing it earlier. 1, 2, 3. Smash the ones, smash the ones, smash the ones, don't get hit. Smash that one. Out of here. Nice level up. There we go. I finally hit max defense, chat. I did it. Nice Ephinea. Anyway, it's Jaya time. Please give me Mag Invincibility. Yes! Outcome look good, chat. And Hellcleave got it too. Nice. It's the intro of the PSO theme. Yeah, like, look at that. She's able to, like, basically heavy special consistently here. The monster. That's just with 30 hit Jaya. If she had 45, I think I get heavy special consistently versus heavy special. She needs that much more. One of them is still alive. That was awkward. No awkward. Ooh, my positioning is terrible. My apologies. Will do. I wanted to do this and then walk away. There we go. That's closer to what I wanted. Done. There's a reminder on Red ID for those that are watching. Red ID gets a lot of part of from those skill chicks, which again kind of goes into what I was mentioning before with episode 2. There's not really any exciting items on those kinds of enemies that would like alter the run, and I feel like that's a big missed opportunity for Spaceship. Like there's no S parts like RNJD has in episode 1. There's no hard ofs, so I really hope that they mix it up a little. It's not exactly exciting to be an ultimate and get like Sting Tip, for example. It's like, come on, you can do better. Speaking of do better, we'll go for the strat. We're gonna wait for him to physically appear. I'm gonna spin in circles for a little bit. Huh? Oh, somebody didn't activate. That's awkward. Well, okay. Well, we're going ultra scary mode now. Oh my gosh, how did I not die? How did I not die? Oh my gosh. I was ready to one-shot the Red Sinnoh, and it was like, uh-oh. Red Sinnoh never came. The future refused to change, chat. Yeah, that was almost super bad for me. I'm surprised I didn't die there, to be real with you. So we're showing the power of Dark Flow for people that haven't seen it before. It actually genuinely one-shots everything here. I missed one of the lasers, sadly. I'm gonna help a little bit here, but I'm super low on health, so I don't really want to get hit by this stuff. that guy to get away from me. Ooh, he tried. Did you see him go for it? He went for the full screen. He almost got me because I was stuck in my animation. I'm gonna believe on the team in this one. Oh, I got healed. Going, going. Take my HP. Over a little bit. Yes, you found Kinkle card. You got it. Nice. I have a machine percent Dark Flow, so it should do pretty good damage against the boss. But even if I don't get it, I still have Disco Braveman, I think also with machine percentage in 13. So either of those kind of destroy this boss. If I'm able to Dark Flow, I could kill the turrets almost instantly. In case the combo is dropped. Oh, or none of it is near me. Awkward. I mean, at least I could showcase that. Thank you, Mag Invincibility. You actually mattered there. I feel like I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna try mate here. Ooh. Did you feel that instinct? I felt that instinct. It's like, that definitely would have killed me. I'm definitely gonna say it's Twin Blaze o'clock. There we go. But sadly, I'm too injured to, and I'm not able to target the screen. You can also technically Disco Braveman the screen to reduce your HP, but I feel like due to PSO jank, usually when the boss dies, I'm not able to target it. That was an instance where the boss was between screens and I wasn't able to do anything. And if you're wondering if it's worth saving the other team member before killing the boss, the answer is no. We'll do it afterwards, though. We'll take that brief reprieve. I'm so dead. Oh, yeah. It's like, oops. That was me being silly. I should have just good. Okay. I'm gonna stay behind and kill these, because these are just good Braymans, and I would one. It would be nice. Gladly take that Scape Doll, because I think I burned it earlier. So because we have a Force, we usually just let the Force go up top. Just because they can Refoe these things and kill them gradually. And or they can kill Claws afterwards during Anniversary event or Easter event. Got away. That's the worst. Sadly, no Cycle 1 drop there. I'm not gonna bother killing the Arlens. I'm just gonna believe in the Force. It's not worth my time. I'm gonna kill these instead. And I'm gonna get close to Hell Cleave, so no matter who it targets, Restrap should work, or I shot it too early. Good again, there we go, much better. Second attempt was much better. Oop, we're gonna dodge that, we're gonna walk away. I'm gonna go for just the far one, I guess. Hopefully using Twin Blaze to stop their charge, not a bad idea. Guess I could try to Dark Flow the boss, but I'll wait till we go to the next area to drain my HP. That way people do need to heal, I just do this. So by the time they reach it, I should be pretty low in health. I'm gonna witch. I don't think that was their intended strat for the boss, but I like that it works because you have to walk to activate the boss. You just opt not to move start. So if you're ever wondering when you're playing with groups, and you're like, oh, does it matter if you heal the other person? The answer is really. As long as they have Gear Assault, it's just kind of like whatever. I don't really want to turn around. I'm going to keep moving. It is very scary to go near other players when you're playing low health Hunter. Because you don't know if the spinner is going to change targets and go from them to you or you to them, and that could still mess up your pathing. Because they'll either approach or they'll go in a random direction. So it could be a little confusing to tell what it's doing. There's a lot of people close together. Also, in my discussions, I forgot to count how many that we killed, so I'm kind of far away. But that's okay, I should still get some decent damage on the boss. Just not as much if I had ended a little closer. So if I'd ended towards the other head, I could have taken a swing, potentially, when the boss goes to move here. But I'll have to go for a last one, I think, instead. A little bit of damage. Oh, it's gonna cooperate? Oh? Oh. On. What a shame. It's gotta find another spinner. There we go. Nicely done. Good job, team. So as a reminder for people that are watching, from the standpoint of that move in particular, Cure Slow can save you time, but also just actually putting Soul Atomizers on your slot is super useful. Oh, Cleave needs buff. Yeah, he died, I think, a while ago. I think to the, probably one of the L's. Whatever they're called. You're really gonna target me? Really? If they didn't target me, I wouldn't have bothered by mating. So annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. GG. Who didn't ask him what happened? Well, ideally, we're gonna see Red Ring. That's what's gonna happen. Are we going to see it? That's another statement. See Meseta. By lack of excitement and banner along the top. Oh, poor Hellcleave. He's doing the SOS panic buff me. I guess I'll fix my mag synchro. Actually, I don't even need to shop for that. I'll deal with it just having less moons. So since we killed so many people, we might still get S rank, yeah. I guess I could get my other scapegoat back. Here. Cool. Anyway, this quest is hilariously easy to get scape dolls if all you do is kill enemies. If you're only going for as fast as possible clear, you're not as likely to get them, unless you go deathless. So, just something to keep in mind. I love mashing enter at the end. I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna accept it, but I'll mash it. Yeah, like in that run, I didn't even bother using devices. If I'm always using Jessica at the start, you know, like if I'm gonna do the first room clear, generally I'll be able to disc my health low enough that I don't need device. But on the off chance I get healed by accident or something happens when I go... Let's say we skip the first room and we were just doing, like the hill delts. Disca won't drain my health quick enough if all 4 players are there. It's always good to have, like, flexibility, depending on who you're playing with. Yeah, generally speaking, my Disca should just be good enough. Plus, I need it for box checking. The most important point of this particular run is obviously to just box check with Disca. Wow, 2,000 from Hellcleave. That damage is wild. Yeah, I'd like to group them up a little, put a little freeze trap, then I walk away. You can see my damage is fine. It's not like Q-cast amazing, but gets me there. 1301 ATP. Feels pretty good. Yeah, so by the time we do this, what I can end up doing is putting a telepipe down here in case they need an item, and then I'll kill the Bartle. Hopefully, could just wait for me. I'm just gonna do the Disca check. I was gonna take the warp. Hopefully, they put a TP down. Yeah, they did. Not bad. See the panic dance. There we go. Like, oh no, I don't want to HP regen. It looks like they didn't get anything, sadly, from Event X back there. No Disca still, which is a bit disappointing. We get like 20 checks for what we're doing. Oh, I'm super dead. That was a bad time to almost sneeze. That was definitely my bad. But hey, we get to see the point of the device. By my HP. That is the worst feeling. Your eyes want to close when you go to sneeze. There we go. We got the glitch. GG. Goodbye, Dragon Boss. Huh. I was not as far over as I thought I was. Let's try to bring the slime over here. So I'm gonna stand like here-ish. 1, 2, 3. Pull the slime towards me ideally. Mash the 1 button. Then here. Be hunted down by the other guy that I don't want to fight. 1, 2, 3. Put a freeze trap down. Disca here. Ooh, I was a little misaligned there. We'll be back in a couple minutes. That's fine. You're gonna be back for a little bit. I might actually just kill this room then, since we're probably gonna be waiting. Right, chat? Update the strat. I'm just gonna kill this room, since we gotta wait anyway. Also, sadly, I now realize why I didn't kill the lilies quick enough. I did not get the buff. I did get a Venet Egg for my efforts, though, so I did get rewarded. It's okay, chat. We're just gonna believe. I killed those lilies surprisingly fast with no buffs. I guess that's the upside of 1301 ATP. See Hellcleave going back. Maybe I get Hellcleave an item. Hear that, or he's waiting. I'm gonna check the next room. Because I don't feel like dealing with pan arms. One, 2, 3. Make sure we set up the bug. So that'll cause them to split with fire traps. Now we end up with 1,000,000 slimes. Luck material. Makes sense, makes sense. Down a nice little telepipe for the future. I had a feeling I had enough time before everybody came back. I'll put the telepipe down. Yeah, without any buffs. I guess it's my fault for not bringing S-Reds. Probably should have brought S-Reds. Just gonna kill the pan arms. That makes sense. Since we're gonna wait, we might as well just kill whatever we can. There's no sense of just standing near the ward. I full agree. Paralysis. If I confuse him, that'll stop him from splitting. I can reapply confuse, or just get lasered. Cool. Also will kill me. Also, the downside to doing extra kills, you kind of forget that the dragons can hit you full screen sometimes. To rip all my scape dolls. Not super worth it. I think I will just go back and go get Scape Dolls. Away some items since we got time. Yeah, we kind of don't want to advance without the force for many reasons. So we'll wait at this point. Hey, we got the extra kills. I guess that shows, like, that how important base ATP is, because this is it before. I was actually able to kill those enemies without any buffs. So the fact that I did that whole first room was kind of wild. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, last Swan's only doing 400 total. Uh-oh. That's a lot of shots to kill an enemy. Yeah, with the Disco Brayman buffs, I didn't feel it as much. We'll do normal, heavy, special. Wow. And that's the power of Jaya, especially when wielded by HuCast. Did you like that? I got enough time to swing 6 times and the boss died. Jaya's power cannot be disputed. It is an MVP for sure. It is wild. I still don't think I'm at the point where I want to use that in casual runs to clear things. I don't think I'm quite there yet. But I am using it more in like actual TTF, because it'll pay for itself. Whereas, like, I don't really want to do it in, like, Joe Schmo sweep-up operations or whatever. I deserve to die there, but teammate saved me. No hard of so far. Then again, it's not really a rare boost at the moment. Well, that was scary. I almost get hit by that fireball while I was checking my menu. I was like, wait a minute, that will kill me. Yeah, you'll see people do these checks during Anniversary Event or Easter. Normally, we just skip these. So what'll happen is that somebody will end up just throwing a telepipe down, but it makes sense when you're here in events to clear them, because it lets everybody regroup so you're not waiting awkwardly. Alright, this time let's hopefully kill the red Sinnoh. Yeah, get out of here. You're never touching the ground again, Sinnoh Red. I've always wanted to do that on screen. I'm glad I get the opportunity to just say no to them. Wow, that was a fast kill. Okay, so I'll kill a couple of these, but I want to make sure I'm not in range of the other ones, as my HP is super low. It's really up to the team if they want to kill cannabins. I'm like okay at them. I mean, arguably we could always do them. They're just free checks at that point. I don't regen too much HP. I should have. Nah, I don't know. Twin Blaze can help or hinder. I'd rather just not do Twin Blaze unless I really need to. Oh. Got tagged. That really sucks. Oh, and I think that used my escape doll. Oh, that was the worst case scenario. And it was not worth. Okay, I think going forward, I'm just gonna heal. I'm getting hit too often by these turrets. Normally, I would just kind of do whatever, because now I'm, like, without buff, which really sucks. Yeah, I wanted to do Dark Blow on it, but it's what it is. There we go. Rip my scape doll. Hopefully I'll get one here. I usually get one between here and the end. Especially with the box drops of this boss. Wow, this boss HP just melts. There we go. I used my twin blaze to pop an extra box. I did it. Strap here, then shoot this one. My preferred strat. That way I can just kill the one behind me where health lead is needed. It works. I have no idea where they were walking. That actually genuinely confused me, what they were doing. Why did they go? Why did they faceplant the wall like that? That was so weird. I'm gonna leave the other Artlins to the force. Nothing like 7 Rifoi, 7 Razans won't clear anyway. It's not the one I was aiming at, but we'll take it. Safety die, mate. Again. Oh, I went to target him and I shot my trout. That was awkward. It's not what I wanted to do. That was definitely player error on that one. I gave myself a scare. I was like, wait a minute. They were shooting him because he's rearing up. Oh well. I guess I could just keep my HP as is. Just hold still and regen. But I think gradually speaking, as we come into the later sessions, the more I use the Hunter, the more I want to use Dark Flow in non-boss oriented runs. I think I'm at the point where I feel fairly comfortable with them, that I could probably step up the gameplay in other areas. So that way they can equal just normal Ranger things. Like, the amount of risk you need to accrue in order to just, like, quote-unquote be sufficient at an area is kind of wild. But I think I'm ready to do that with some of them. Like, I get the feeling of, like, what works, what doesn't work, and just messing around a little bit. But a lot of that is going to come down to a lot of spawn memorization, just because I have to be in the right spot to Dark Flow. I can't afford to be, like, 6-7 steps away from the target, since that could potentially lead to them hitting me, or just, you know, they end up surrounded by other targets. So it's just one of those things where I just want to practice it a little. I don't know what quest I'll try with Dark Flow first, but I do want to try it at some point. Like, am I willing to go straight to episode 4 Underground? Maybe not, but maybe episode 4 Surface? That way I can start one-shotting the zoos. That's another thing I've been wanting to do on stream more often. Seems fun. Go this way to dodge. almost got hit by somebody else's spinner. That was close. Oh, the juke. Oh, you got me. You got me, Falls. You got me. I went left, you went right. Then I went right, you went left. I got outplayed, Chad. Falls is better than me. Then. Oh, missed. I was too close to the arena. Man, will you stop targeting me? This is so annoying. You're gonna force me to double die mate. I really don't want to double die mate. The jerk. Single die mate only, please. Get out of here, Red Ring. Really care about your accessory. So we'll do a couple more, then we'll switch up the quest. See anything fun weapon-wise here? Probably not. Or at least I'll switch characters at minimum. Goodbye, my mag synchro. Wow, that was still S rank, really? Alright, whatever. Guess I got my scapegoat back. Apparently they're just really happy to see you murder everything. Yeah, if team still wants to do TTF, I'll probably just switch which character I'm using. We'll have somebody else host. I'm glad I got some RACaseal in. I'll probably switch her to a heavenly ability at some point, and then from there we'll see what happens. That'll Razor Evade, which is actually relevant when I'm playing Farce and stuff like that. Apper Luck. Be too bad after that. Already a Smart Link on, which is good. Whatever is fine with me, says Alcleve. Sure, we'll just have the Force host. That ID's good enough. PDs. Go Bucks, PDs. Well, it's an attempt. Oh, I only had 2 people with that. A little too close, I think. This could have easily hit 3 people. Now that was much better targeting. So they're on the hill delt, so by the time I build the Bartle with Hellcleave, down a Telepipe if they really need it. I will just Telepipe out of there. Always faster than walking. So good. this time that I didn't get sat on by dragons, so that's a small improvement. We'd love to see it. Hopefully Benign attacking away. I love that this is a special attack that builds Photon Blast, by the way. Do you imagine if, like, the other Photon specials usually did that? Oh, I got the glitch. As soon as I saw it lingering, I was like, yeah, I got it. I feel like I might have went too far here. I'll find out in a second. Wow. Wow, where did it put me? What? No, that was not even close. I guess I must have been angled a bit weird when I was holding right. I was like, how did I end up going up while holding right? Not quite accurate. Got my slime dupe in. 1, 2, 3. I'd like to put a little delay there, because if you do it too early, flowers don't go in the right position. So you'll freeze them when they're upright, which is not great. You'd prefer them to be kind of hunched over like that, because it optimizes how many bounces you can get with Disca. I'll do 2, 3, put a crap down. That's fine, we had a... There we go. Hopefully even I just cleaning them up. Okay. 2, 3. Spam my fire traps. I'm gonna move slightly closer to the door because I might need to be the person that telepipes the group. Kill them, and then I should be near the door. That wasn't too bad. Nice. Still got invincibility. There we go. We fed the mag just enough. Down and right, so I end up at the back of the round. Make a decision if I want to go left or right. Just draw. Oh no, that's enough. Almost missed out on that money. That would have made me a bit sad. I figure since there's so many people helping with the kills, I see the cure poison that got left behind. Rip cure poison. Unloved. What a mostly useless unit. Like, never excited to see it. Yeah, and I don't know how I didn't die there, but thanks evasion on RACaseal. More atomizers to my mag. I'm gonna leave it open. We could do more TTF, we could do RT, or do episode 4 and I host as a force. I'll leave it open. I can decide what they want from there. Oh, you're so dead. The only time you're touching the ground is when you're being put in the body bag. Get out of here, Sinnoh Red. Look at anything. You're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. these. Fennec. Okay, I got rewarded for extra clears. Pull a couple of those. Gladly take another escape dog. I can equip it. Room for it though, sadly. Some stuff away later. I decided to just pop the Star Atomizer to just heal everybody. If I need to free up a slot later, I don't need to feed my mag, that'll work better. Almost killed it in time. Probably RACaseal, next time I see it. Man, it just dies so quick as you can multi-hit it. Kind of wild. Ooh, photon drop. Nice. My bad, I pulled a claw awkwardly. Grab here, shoot you. Ooh, no discus so far today. Not rough. Not even bad ones, just haven't seen any. Hope they murdered Hellcleave and celebrated. Rip Hellcleave. Still no discos, that's brutal. Oh, please. I'm just gonna throw a free trap regardless because I don't trust them. The way I could get away with the Dimate for the Balls attack. There we go, we're navigating with our little quick menu open. It's also kind of nice that with the smaller text, it does mean that I could see more in the bottom right of the screen, I guess. I'm mostly happy with the position. As I said before, I might do some pixel adjustments at some point. Probably not in the next session, but just like very small things, like the monster reader at the top might move over a pixel or two. Otherwise, I'm mostly happy where it is. I ended up behind the boss, which is about where I want it to be. gonna make sure I'm close enough that I can hit the boss in the next phase. Not needing to make like a major turn or need to walk forward, so hopefully I can get a 3-hit combo on them. Queen of Witch? Ooh, almost. So close. They're just done all normals there. Wow, that was the kindest pattern we've seen in a while from Falls. Spin around the arena, wait to die. What true combo. Falls playing the mind games, not quite working. We're just like, okay. The Gatling gun comes out. Poor Falls. Oh, man. Did so much damage. Oh, I knew you were gonna smack me. Wasn't a doubt in my mind you were gonna target me there. Damn, that was fast. It was a good cycle. It started moving, but it died before it got to do anything else. GG. I like that run.
Ha! Dead already?
Dead already, indeed. So yeah, we'll go for like another hour and a half total. That's about where I'm looking before I need a break, and then we'll get new people in. Or see who's around, I guess, might be more accurate statement. Let's see. Well, I think for now, give the RACaseal a break. She doesn't need the bonus XP. She leveled, though, in the event. My goal is generally to at least level 4 characters during the event. Prove that I'm playing other characters. Shockingly, Humor has been one. So she's leveled, my force is leveled, we leveled the RACaseal multiple times today. Still gonna play more of my level 80, though. I'm gonna feed all the star atomizers here. Or actually, I'll keep one for a placeholder. So I'm willing to do 2 more TTF, and then I would genuinely like to do something other than TTF for the final hour or so. I will switch characters though for TTF. I'll still be a hunter, just not this one. I'll probably let the White ID Force make the game. Since at least that'll guarantee red ring. There we go, Chad. You're gonna help the Humar level again. I know, Forbidden. Can you believe that like 5 or 6 hours out of the 38 hours that I've played the Humar has been during this event? At least we'll get an easy level up for him. And again, the closer he gets to 1300, the more I kind of feel the damage numbers. As I said before, I'm used to RACaseal killing or not killing. So the closer he gets to that number, the better. The fact he's got the 35 zombie bracer helps a bit though. They're like almost on par. Cartwheel. I was gonna say I can't make the game, so I'm just gonna do this until the quest is selected. There we go. The cartwheel in place is honestly impressive. Just like how does he not move forward at all? It's all momentum based. What madness. Yeah, these will be the final 2 TTFs. We'll do more potentially in the evening, don't get me wrong, so that other players can get that chance, but there's only so much TTF I could do. Just a shot with this special on that weapon just to see what it did. Spoilers, it was terrible. Let's see if I could get away without using X-Cal. level up. Sadly, though. Yeah, we still get handgun melee here, which is kind of nice. I say we go for some Ubers. I'm gonna skip killing that last target. I'm just gonna Ryuker out of here. I'm not walking that like 20 seconds. No thank you, you can't make me. Hey, TP wise, getting close. We'll eventually give him an X-Cal. Not because I want the ATP for it, but it would be nice if he eventually learns to vault up stun lock. We'll have to get him a V801 at some point, preferably hunted versus bot. I'm holding down and right now. I'm curious where this puts me. I overshot it. That makes sense. That checks out. I'm gonna charge Vulcan this guy and move on to the next room. I can't slime dupe with this character. He dropped PV creates. It's kind of funny. I miss those items. Wish I could just get away with having like 4 of those. Ooh, that saved me. That could have been super bad for me. Speaking of super bad, can we not whiff our disc complete? Super dead dragon. Damn, even with 13, he's still whipping. I might as well stay behind the rest of the group if they want. So I'm just gonna Ryuker. Normal special should kill. Just teleport out. Yeah, I don't super remember what the Wet Eye Juke drops are on TTF. I haven't done them in a while. I kind of view them like with Sky ID, where it's mostly just Ubers. That's like not the end of the world if we miss it. Curiosity, does my Yuncheng have it? It might be worth me investing a Yuncheng with a little bit of ABs to hit percentage. I want a Jaya alternative. As is with the hit percentage, I think it works. Because I mostly just want to hit normal heavy special, or ideally heavy special. Anything after that I just kind of view as a luxury. Like there's no way I'm specialing. Like the hit percentage on that would have to be insane. Poke me. But you can get white card from them. Interesting. No idea why I'm playing this risky. Let me just heal. Just gonna get Sinnohed eventually. I might as well just top my HP. Not like I have Dark Flow on this character. I'm gonna miss the first wave on purpose. That way I can land that. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Oh, oops. Thought everybody was with me. Small mistake there. Not bad. I'll deal with the guys that spawn over here. Oh. I'm out of my Vulcan shot line. So sad. We'll just go around and kill the side ones so the team is less likely to be ambushed. Not bad. I see the team's kind of far away. I'm gonna Ryuker in case they need to come to me. They might have gone back for the Sinnohs, given that they exploded. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was Red Sinnoh. I didn't get a good read on them. That makes sense. As I said before, I expected a lot of Ubers. I just don't remember what I'd use Ubers. I don't think they get anything exciting on Sorcerer or Ruins in general. Oh, no, that's not true. They get one exciting thing on Sorcerer. I take that back. That's the counterpart Uber weapon that's really annoying to hunt. I want to say it's like Handgun Gold. I was thinking they didn't have Cycle 1 is where I was going with it, which is true. They don't have Cycle 1, but it was like, wait a minute. No, they actually do. Something worth hunting. It's like the only thing worth hunting in White ID. For Ruins, anyway. Nicely done. I mean, we're getting boss music for a boss. I guess that's close enough. Thanks, PSO soundtrack. Do it flawless when you're in worse position. Hey, sometimes you're just better practicing things. All that matters. Got it eventually. Yeah, so terms the same. I was gonna say, I'm so used to being player 1, I don't know how to do it in the other positions, to be honest. I have like no practice with it. So even if I'm lined up looking at the monitor, I'm like, I don't know. Like listen, all I do is host games. I very rarely join games. I don't know how PSO works. It's a mystery. I'm not even sure PSO understands how PSO works. Oh, where's the sorcerer? Well, that's one gold attempt. Goodbye, Arlen. Hopefully you're doing well today, PSO terms. Just doing some casual TTF. Group together, make the sorcerer easier to predict. Rico's glasses, oh my gosh, I forgot about that item. Oof, that feeling when you hit special, pretending like you actually have accuracy, then you learn the hard way. And no, you indeed do not have the accuracy to land that. Again, the music is almost accurate. We are coming up to a final boss of an episode. Switch to red handgun so it can pop the spinners, despite my ATP difference. Olga Falls, yeah, exactly. Missed opportunity. Oh, right. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not player one. My positioning was different for the spinners. I trolled myself on that one. It's like, wait a minute. I have to learn a position other than player one spinners? Oh no. That's illegal. I went to aim at something that didn't exist. There we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back on my player one routing, where I just spin in circles repeatedly. I want to end somewhere up here if I'm able to. Okay, so I've ended about where I wanted to end this time. So that way when we go to the next phase, after like one more kill, there we go. I'm lined up with one of the heads. By the time I swap into Vulcan, good to go. Ooh, I can't land the... Ooh. Oh man, Kumar, your accuracy, please. I'm looking at those recommended percentages. I'm like, oof. That means my heart attack doesn't even have a 75% chance of hitting, let alone 72, I think, is the new threshold. That's not ideal. I do love the random Vulcan shots that appear during that cutscene. That was special. I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna move over to the side a bit more. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not able to even land heavy attacks with Vulcan, that's kind of rough. Rather something that has a higher dark percent at that point. Just like I don't really care about charge ray gun here. Although I could try. Bye, boss. Ooh, I was gonna say, don't make me Humar Foe you. Do I blue Adoshi on? No. I don't usually find that armor worth wearing. I'm assuming you mean the blue Adoshi Violet Nimidao. It is like very stiff level requirements, and by then, if I'm playing as like a hand-me-down character, just like I'd rather just have 13 on in like every other scenario. I sometimes use it for Hu Nu Whirl. That's like the only exception where I'm not as likely to just go Brave Band with that character. It's like a stacking heavily powers on. Yeah, but it's like... It's kind of fine as is. I don't think the difference of 40 ATP is a big difference. The difference between the 13 giving that weapon ATP is a big difference, plus the accuracy. But I'm like, otherwise, 45 ATP doesn't matter to me. And worst comes to worst, I have Kasami Bracer on. We'll do one more with this character. Like, Hu Nu Whirl generally struggles. She is, like, so rough going up there. I was just asking because you're powerful. Oh, no. I just have, a little bit of dark percentage on a throwaway red handgun, which, because it is a high ATP weapon, it's actually not terrible. And then Charge Vulcan's got a little bit of dark, which helps. Lian Chang's okay, 30 hit. Diska's got 50 hit. B101 Kasami Bracer, everything else is nice. So he's all capped on materials. And other than that, Humar ATP is decent. So he's already at a point where most Rangers won't really go to. Like, you'll have a lot of, like, 1145s, for example, in terms of cap ATP in the Ranger category. You'll see some 1250s in there. So I'm basically on par with like max Ranger for the most part, despite being level 140. I think the important thing to make the Hunter not feel terrible, Smart Link. Smart Link is the secret OP item. Because I know a lot of players don't know about it when they begin the game, because they see raises ATA for Hunters and Forces. It really, 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 really does not explain to you how important it is to have that with Disca, things like that. So if you're feeling like you're not able to land specials consistently, it's because of a mechanic that only affects Hunters and Forces. Rangers ignore it. They essentially always have Smart Link on. Ooh, they're kind of spread apart. I don't know what I could do with this. Try. That works. Oh, I thought the freeze trap was gonna go off. I got trolled. Rip, I got trolled. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wow. That was an unfortunate freeze trap. I think Hellcleave missed this trap. Given that he also died, I'm assuming that's what happened. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna Ryuger out of here. I gotta raise it works, so my in real hype with PSO is real. Don't fully understand the connection, but glad you're enjoying PSO. I mean, it's always good to get a raise, don't get me wrong. I'm just not sure what the two have to do with each other. Does it mean that it was like, it's like, can you imagine that it's like, hold on, my job is playing PSO. Get rid of the Soul Dragons. I have to work to play, so I bring PSO to work in a way. See, that makes more sense. See, there we go. We got the connecting thread. Yeah, I know some people play on Steam Deck or other handhelds. It's nice that they've made it more supportive of that kind of stuff over time. I'm gonna assume I'm nowhere near the exit. Yeah. As I said before, I gotta figure out what direction to hold on the controller. Equivalency when I'm on the right side of dragon. When I'm in front of dragon, I think I actually know the inputs I need to input. But something on the right side of dragon, I'm just like really far off. I wonder if it's like flipping one of my movements due to the camera angle. I was gonna say, we're having very dramatic cave music at the moment. 1, 2, special, walk away. See how they were left with like 8 HP? That's where I would potentially want to squeeze a little more damage. But the trade-off is like, if I do that by having like a heavenly power, then I don't kill with Disca. And I use Disca on almost everything. So I'm kind of in a weird area where I just need to level a bit more. Because the base weapon ATP of Disca going up by literally hundreds and also 20 accuracy is wild. And it saves me a lot of time. PSO Term says it's like being a construction worker and still playing, or high testosterone job, still play PSO. I'm kind of one of those dudes that have to keep going. PSO really is the only game I want to play, even though I know a lot of other games. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to enjoy about PSO. And I think definitely with the Ephinea version of the game, they are always doing new things. You hear oh dear from chat. I don't know what oh dear means in this context. Oh yeah, I was seeing you stutter a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna wait for somebody to make the ward. The Hellcleave is yellow. There we go. There we go. I did it, chat. I did context clues to figure out where I should stand for the ward. I did it. It took me like a solid 6 seconds, but I acknowledged what color players were. So, I mean, as I said before, Ephinea is always getting a lot of quality of life improvements. There's new quests that are added. Not like every 4 months, but they've been introducing a lot more over time. PSO Turn says, Ephinea is great. I was using PSO to calm me down. We used to work in a raw steel, melting in steel derust. Yeah, there's a lot of casual aspects to PSO. Like, it's just kind of pick what you want, succeed. That was a special cutscene. Does anybody want to go back and clip that? I mean, it was just, I like the nothing we were staring at as the boss died. Not sure what happened there. That was a little special. No worries, a parameter. It was more funny than anything else. I love seeing the crumpled boss dots there. You clip it after the stream ends, sure thing. Although, given that was the final theme, I believe we need another soundtrack. So, Chad, if there is a soundtrack you would like to have on, you have a couple minutes to decide. I know there's a bit of a stream delay. And I would like music when we're in the Vault Up, so I will put it on around the time we go to Vault Up, since I'm going to be standing around doing nothing in that portion anyway. EN4 is my therapy, says Retract. I'm so sorry, Retract. I'm so sorry you're doing Endless Nightmare. Is it your therapy, or is it causing you to go to therapy? These are the questions you should ask yourself as you go slowly insane doing the box runs. Oh, just as I was gonna finish. That's so sad. I always recommend stuff I posted in music. I need a soundtrack though. I saw a lot of individual songs, so I'll take whatever. I should probably heal myself. We're gonna purposely whiff the first attack. 1, 2, dead. Bomberman64 says Hellcleave. Well, that is the first text suggestion I saw. I will go for that in just a moment, since I'm waiting for the team anyway. I'm like, I'm not starting the Baranz room by myself. You're a madman if you think I will. No, thank you. Not a very long soundtrack, so we could probably finish it in the session itself. I mean, I guess now I'll go participate since we're all there. There you go, I helped. I can link something, says in Parameter. Sure, if you want to do something. I mean, we are going to go through many albums tonight. I don't have anything on my mind. I don't have a composer. I'll probably next time, not literally next session, but later in the week I'll do something. Oh, you linked it in the current chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to open that in a minute then. So I will definitely lose sight of that. Damn, he's... Leave me alone, dumb chick. Somebody please kill the dumb chick switch. Leave me alone. He's going for me, chat. I saw it. You've been Stockholm Syndrome by it, says Retract. I was just going back up in the chat. Yeah. That's what I had a feeling on. I'm gonna click the link. Hopefully this doesn't interrupt the music. Alien Vendetta MIDI pack and Black Label. Sure, we'll listen to that next. I'm not familiar with it, so I'm willing to try things. This boss is kind of special for us right now. The boss isn't visible to me at all. Ah, yes, lag, yes. Oh, what? What? Surprise! What happened? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, come on! Someone please clip that! Someone please clip that! Oh my gosh, that was the best strat of all time. Listen, you stand around trying to figure out where the boss is, and then bam, phase 2. Man. And Parameter, we should have you host more often. This is amazing. It saves so much time. Like, not even kidding. Like, wow, it was just a free boss kill. 10 out of 10 would change nothing about that boss strat. Holy. See that, Chad? Been playing PSO for many years. Have you seen that before? The new strat is to just get lag switches. It's all good. that was something. It's like, surprise. I mean, like, just so Chad is aware, it is a genuine strategy to kill your character in phase 1 and get scapedolled when the monitor is exploding. Because you can do exactly what we did. So, like, for example, you can even kill yourself with anything that drains HP, like Urasol or like SJS, for example. So that is real. That's not a new strat, but it is funny that it happened without needing those. It's quite something. Oh my gosh, this is classic. I mean, I think I'm just gonna... I mean, I have to call the video something like best TTF strats of all time, right? Just like, go ahead, top this. I mean, now I kind of want to do another run just to see what it becomes. I'm just curious now. Are we gonna see falls like teleport all over the place? That'll be fun. Maybe one day I will try playing Bomberman 64 on stream. I remember having an okay time with the game. I'm not sure if I'll ever play another 64 game in general, especially after Castlevania 64. Certainly something. Let me put a Ryuker down. People out. And before Imperameter's PC sends on the pack Ephinea at once and you insta-die, yeah, pretty much. That was the best. Sadly, seems like it recovered. Aw. Never mind. Uh-oh. Plot twist. I mean, that has... I mean, like, the boss teleporting into existence, how is that not going to be one of the best PSO clips on Twitch? Let's be honest. There was just like such a series of nonsense. I was just not expecting it at all. It was like I was expecting it to like eventually warp in, but I love that it forgot to even load the cutscene for us. That was special. It would be funny if we killed the spinners and we're just all of us can free roam. Just getting the perfect positions for falls. Aw. Could you imagine? It's just like, we're walking in, like, okay, just start swinging Dark Flow, don't mind us. But yeah, glad PSO Term's able to enjoy Ephinea. And Ephinea is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh no. Oh wait, it's happening? Wait, I was just joking about this. Oh wait, no, the double death. Damn. Double die, chat. Oh, we got cutscene though. That's not as fun. Okay. Okay. Well, chat, something happened there. That was I don't think that's supposed to happen either. Oh no. Oh, it's struggling, chat. It is struggling. This is the best. Parameter is host another game. Listen, this put me in a good mood for TTF. I am so willing to do another one if it's gonna be like this. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know what's gonna happen, genuinely. Oh my gosh. PSO Turn says I've been on Dreamcast and GameCube recently only because I'm experienced and dedicated. I'm 33 years old, so Dreamcast is like my don't hold the piece singular, okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, well, I'm in my 30s. I know what that's like. I didn't play it on Dreamcast, though. My first experience with it was on GameCube. Somebody brought it to play during their birthday. So everybody just made characters. We got as far as we could. You got PD'd. Oof. I'm still gonna check the other boxes though. Wait, did somebody leave before we opened all the boxes? Oh, that's... Damn, no faith in the boxes. Rip. I mean, to be fair, they are usually terrible. Just like, I don't blame you. I feel that way sometimes with those boxes. I'm like, allegedly they're good. In theory, yes. In practice, I have not seen anything good from them. Episode 4 boxes, I've actually seen multiple times now on stream. Somebody gets something crazy from them. But so far, I mostly just get disappointment from those boxes. PSO Term says, mine was GameCube on Christmas, but I really care about PSO, so I bought Dreamcast. Nice, nice. I never played the Dreamcast version. I mean, Imperameter has to host another game. That was, I want to see it. When you see, like, Dragon, like, suddenly, like, teleport slide everywhere, I want to know, chat. I'm gonna push it to its limits. Wait, somebody's doing Anguish 3. Is this the person that was doing it last time? Oh, no. Never mind. It's retract. Disregard. I got excited. There's somebody doing, Anguish 3 TTF. I want to know what they were doing. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm actually curious. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. Manabulu is bursting. Try that again. Marco is bursting, damn. One day I'll get in. Oh, it's taking a while to join. Oh, okay, let's try that again. No, still not allowed. Uh-oh. I'm being locked out, it's too strong. I'm stuck midair. Oh, man. Oh, I'm missing all the fun. Oh, I just got in. Ooh, there we go. Yeah! Look, there's even little fireworks to celebrate. Oh, there we go. There we go. Y'all are here. Yeah, pretty much. We got in. Can't imagine anything being worth A3 resets on 2. Well, I mean, they were in there for like 40 minutes retract. I think it's in the previous stream. Because we did like an entire run in between, and they were still in the same game. Because we checked it. I was like, I really want to know what they're hunting. I'm very curious. Or if they're actually just genuinely trying to clear TTF Anguish 3. Which is fair. I'm just really curious what the thought process is. Because I almost see nobody... I see basically 0 people play Anguish. Unless it's specifically box resets. Or occasionally, very rarely, I will see something like a Rappy in yellow being played. Just like sort of resetty. Solo A3 sounds like a tedious challenge. Well, some people just do it because it's there. They don't need any other reason. Yeah, that's why I was kind of curious, because I'm like, oh, Hellcleave died. Oh! I'm gonna revive Hellcleave and then panic run away. Because I was like, oops, there we go. I'm gonna use a little Ryuker to get out of here. Save a little bit of time there. There we go. As I said before, I'm not walking that distance. Get out of here. If they really need those eggs, it'll be right where it needs to be. Oh, Dragon loaded properly. That's unfortunate. It would have been cool if I could have walked around during this cutscene. Like, you just see me in the distance, like, slinging a Disca at the dragon feet. Really funny to see everyone stop moving all of a sudden. Oh no. Let me hold down here and hold a little right and then down again. Where does this put me? How did holding down and right make me go up? What? PSO. We need to have a talk. Right, chat? I'm assuming down made me go up there. Question mark. I can tell you with a firm statement I was not holding up at any point. Or was my camera aimed in a way that that would happen? Other than the dynamic camera. Right should have put me right near the warp. And I was using down because I was too high up compared to the warp. It's an awkward room. Thank you for the breeze trap. There we go. See, it's like I'm just strong enough to kill with normal special. Is where I want to be. So it's important I squeeze out every little bit of damage with that Disca. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up for the kill here. That way people need to take my warp, they can. Otherwise, I'm just gonna normal special. That's all I need to do. I believe it's blue, so I think that puts him here. I forget where blue warp is. I got a 50-50. I never pay attention to warp colors, chat, and be real with you. I'm assuming it has to be here, if it's in order. But we'll see. Oh, no, blue is at the end. Never mind. Life doesn't make any sense. Life is unfair, chat. It put them as player 2 on my screen, but they're player 4 warp. I'm just shaking my head. So I didn't get invincibility, I just dodged. No. Yeah, I kind of wish PSO just had it in a certain order. Like, it should be, I guess, relative to... Ooh, nice level up. I just mean more like, you know, from the standpoint of I don't pay attention to the colors that much, but it's one of those things where you would think that if, you know, player 1 is red, right? That at least it would go like red, blue, yellow, green or something like that for everybody. And that's how the order would display. So if you were like player 2, you should have seen player 1, then 1, then 3, then 4 or something. Or maybe that is what it does. I don't know. The name order on the left, but it's not for me. That's what I'm saying, because player 2 should have been where it was. That's why I got confused. So sad. For player 1, maybe it makes sense, but for every other player, it's just kind of, I don't remember. Oop, I see him walking into a wall. Yeah, that's why I was like, huh? But it is what it is. Oh well. That's what I get for not playing as other players more often. I think this is like only my second or third time this year I've joined a game. Usually it just hosts, as I said before. It's stuff I don't normally pay attention to, because I'm just like, I'm red player, so I know I'm the first warp. That's the only one I know for sure where that is, without thinking about it. After that, it's like, who knows? Magical Mystery Tour. So I'm thinking after this, we'll do maybe an RT and then take a break, because I need some food. That'll give a good time to rotate players in and out. That way we did some other quests. We did like a little tasting of episode 2. Then we generally did Penumbral Surge 2. And TTF, a little RT. I think I'm okay with that. Bye, Sinnohs. I'm happy the Humor went up yet another level. So genuinely, he has been power leveling during this event so far. Kind of wild he has almost as much defense as the RACaseal. Her stats don't really make sense. I like in some ways that her accuracy is really high, but in other ways I'm like, man, if only she had like another 100 ATP, how amazing she would be. Like she's fine, but she could be like amazing. The accuracy helps though. Okay. Oh, that was oh man. I like that boss warp. It's like the Schrodinger's boss warp. Are you in the boss warp or out of the boss warp? You only know once you check it. That was something. Yeah, no ball for you. Exactly. Get to 9. Oh, we're in for a magical journey. I'm glad we did this at least one more time though. We couldn't not see it a second time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm hearing stuff happening. What? Wait. What? Wait, can I hit it from here? Oh boy, it's gonna be real goofy. At least this time I can see the boss. It's not on the screen that's being attacked. Oh, it's synced up a bit more. That's unfortunate. I think... That's unfortunate. We got the normal cutscene. Boo. Man, Diska is so good here. Love Diska. That look. 11 parameter. Look at Parameter's character. Oh, there we go. For a while he was just like vibrating intensely, then he just like kind of teleported in. His character was like one teleport away from saying like nothing personal and just ending all the boxes. Good teleport. Near by Arlen's 55 Ripper. Oof. Or like 55 Rip Off, am I right? Man, that weapon could be so much better. Yeah, I always found it kind of weird in PSO that you could do all these like crafting with like basic weapons, but then there's like so many that just don't have anything for the equivalency. And also definitely a big missed opportunity to not be able to add whatever special you wanted on normal weapons as like a late game exchange feature. So you have like, you know, you could take your high hit slicers and then make like Rainbow Baton from them, for example, but there's not like a super dagger. Just like a lot of the canes, at least they could technically go to stuff, but the attributes don't do anything. It's a bit of a shame. I deserve that. I deserve that. Nice event egg. Man, my aiming is terrible. Hope you heard it. The boss is incoming. Hello, Escape Doll. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I still keep some weapons just in case they end up doing something with them later. I kept, I think, a 70 or an 80 hit laser. Like, the dream one day is it'll do something at Ephinea. It's on my wall of shame. You could fact check me. Whatever the stats are, I still have it. I know it's at least a 70 hit, because otherwise I wouldn't have kept it. If it was like 55, I wouldn't care. This. Heal. Because that's what happened with me with Galatine, because Galatine was also useless. So I used to just get rid of them, because for like literally years it didn't do anything. because I'd been playing since, like, what, technically somewhere between 2nd and 3rd anniversary. And for all that time, Galatine didn't do anything, and then they did, like, 2 years ago. Oops. What I get for trying to sneeze. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, maybe. I know I'm not super thrilled about the changes to the identifying / checking weapons. It's definitely a lot better than the first version of it. So if they did the, you know, we're gonna do the first pass, second pass, and the second pass was intended, they pulled that off well. But man, oh man, am I still not a fan of checking things in this version. I feel bad for people that are coming in now compared to like 3 years ago, how much better it was, or even 4 years, or 5 years, or 6 years ago. Oh, the boss is glitched again. Cool, nice. Oh, what? Do you see Falls blink out of existence? Falls was trying to dodge the kill shot, I saw it. That was something. Oh man, that was something. Oh man, I almost want to do another one because it's so buggy. Okay, I'm willing to do one more TTF, and then for real, we're gonna do an RT, and then I'm gonna go on break. I mean, it just, every time I think I've seen everything. Oh, there, oh. Oh. Oh, I thought we were gonna see the cutscene without the cutscene. So close. We were watching Falls just kind of wiggle out. Like a PGF combo for each weapon, to be honest. I don't care if they're particularly good, but at least some cool factor. Yeah, I mean, I think a big issue is that, like, the weapon specials are mostly useless at high-level play. And at low-level play, they would potentially be good if they actually also came with hit percentage, but the odds of getting it is kind of terrible. My gods are on my side. I mean, apparently, we're having a very unique take on TTF. I will say I've not experienced a TTF like this before. So it's one of those things where, like, some of the formulas just are whack. Oh, man. Welcome, Promethean. Promethean says, I would just like a cookie slicer, a cookie scoop, or a cookie tray. The baker has arrived. Hopefully you're doing well, Promethean. I hope you call it some of the wildness of TTF. I know that sounds like a prank, because TTF is normally very tame and you understand what's going on, but I cannot understate to you. I have no idea what's going to happen in our next TTF. I generally want to see it one more time. I want to witness. So good. Oh man. I think so. Oh, I think Vol-Op getting confused what phase it was in was amazing. But Fall standing there and not doing anything was also a close second. Poor Falls. Oh, you saw Falls? Okay, that's good. Oh boy. We're gonna attempt to join a game. This will be interesting. Is it buggy due to an update? No, it's buggy due to lag. It's very funny. I almost want him to host a RT. I'm very curious what RT is like. If TTF is this wild, how wild is RT? Your internet is in peak performance. It's certainly something. I genuinely don't know what to expect anymore. I love bosses repeating their animations. That's amazing. So I guess in Parameter, if you have an ID to do RT, I definitely want to see what happens. We see Ogaflow do some weird stuff. I can't not investigate this further. Rid of these. Hopefully been doing well, Promethean. I shouldn't take too long of a food break. I already got food set aside. I just need like 15 minutes to eat it, basically. I'll leave the stream up. It'll just be on period back. But I do need food at some point. Oh, that was scary. I wasn't sure what their health total was. You missed us all. Nice of you to say Promethean. Oh, I died to heal, revive Hellcleave. Rip. Oh, I actually got revived. Nice. I'm definitely just reappearing out of here. The Cookie Man is back again, says Retract. He died? Uh-oh. Did you get booted? Aw, if he got booted, that's a shame. Aw, boo. Okay, that's sad. Yeah, we'll back out then. I don't really want to do yellow ID. TTF, given there's no red ring. Okay, so let's switch over to RT before I take my food break. And then we'll get a new batch of people in after I'm back with the food break. Let's do... I guess I can host it. Or if I join second, I could still technically run it. I don't know. Yeah, if you're actually getting dropped, then it's not as fun. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you actually get dropped, it's not worth it. I guess I could host. Little RT. Yeah, chat, after that, if there's quests that you want to run when we come back in the next session, let me know. But we will be taking a short food break to shenanigans. I love almost everybody is 190, and then my poor Humor. There you go. I'm gonna say Promethean had to check the calendar. You're like, wait a minute, he's playing Humor? What is this, 2022? Like you barely played Humor at all last year, and I'm like, yeah, I really didn't play him at all. I think I played him for like a total of an hour last year. This is kind of sad. Alright, so let's bring in RACaseal.
This one is special.
There we go. Give me that big old Cannon Rouge. 35% AVs, 20 hit. Oh, it's so good here. I was originally going to restart my PC, but I might just leave it on. I'm taking the food break. See where it goes. Man, oh man, I love RACaseal and RT. I don't want to do RT like for hours on end. It's like a one-up, fun-up for me. My tolerance is about 2.5 RTs, and then I feel like, man, it just takes too long to clear. But after those TTF experiences, I'm willing to do this quest again. So just let me know, chat, if there's stuff that you want to do the second half of our long bonus stream today. Maybe. I'm not sure if Imperameter is able to rejoin. Force isn't bad. Raw Moral is completely fine. If you want to do those other things. Oh, not able to rejoin yet. Ooh. We might have one free slot before we go on break. Yeah, as I said before, when we're talking about, like, what do you need to bring into RT to be successful, Force is kind of overkill. You can do it if you want. I think Raw Moral is fine. Funeral is a little rough unless you have Dark Flow, just because you can't hit, like, any of the bosses. But, like, technically, they're all fine. Jack says I wouldn't mind going for Lame or Heaven Striker, but not really hurting for anything at the moment if anyone is hunting for something. I mean, people are usually looking for those, so we could do some of those. We could do some Phantasmal World 3s or whatever. Or Phantasmal World 2 technically for Lame, but I was thinking more whatever the quest is in episode 4. I confused the names. Also need Ignition Cloak, but that's a very hard hunt. Oh yeah, we'll save that for rare hunts. Usually when we come to that, we usually just play Blue ID and we level new characters. So if somebody needs that, we'll do it at that time. Yeah, Force is super, super good, but with the way that the stuff is there... Oh, I think we got a Parameter back. There we go. So we're up a Force. We have 2 Forces. Woo. Yeah, I honestly think Romarl with the Cannon Rouge is probably the best support for RT. I would say before the damage cancel. Whatever you want to play with, I don't really care. As long as you have a good time, that's all I care about. But from that standpoint, if people are looking for like good team comps, I genuinely actually prefer, whenever I'm hosting RT, I like being Romarl way more than Force. I think the issue is just that Cannon Rouge is so strong and just so lopsided on all these bosses. And then for the boss that you don't use Cannon Rouge on, Ogaflow, you Heaven Striker it. Let's all do Faux Neural RT. Oh my gosh, no. Can you imagine how long Ogaflow would take? It'd be a nightmare. Phase 1 equals actual desperation. Just like, praise be to the ATP Faux Neural. You're not doing deck damage. There we go. Ooh, Ramar. Good choice. The only thing we learned is that level 15 debuffs are completely ineffective and not useful in Ogaflow. So Humar is generally the only wrong choice for RT. You can't use them for any part. It's so bad. Their whole purpose of debuffing doesn't work on the boss you actually genuinely want to debuff. Hopefully we'll grab stuff after start. Sure thing. Fine. Oh, you know what I should have done? But I didn't think about it until just now. Should have brought in my Baranz launcher. I'm big dumb. I could have tested that here. Oh well. Don't know if Promethean is aware. We did level up a Baranz launcher at the start of the stream. So it's a 50 hit, 100 dark. Oh. An egg. I'll go back for that. Maybe I'd play a little more with it, or I might loan it out while people are playing so they can enjoy the big boom. Okay, so somebody box checked. I was gonna say. I'm not leaving those boxes, chat. I will do whatever it takes to open those boxes on Yellow ID. What are these? There we go. That works. Huh, you can still combo kill them with Charge Arm, but I guess it requires crit. And we're level 30 buffs. No, I guess. United has actually recovered this time. Good news. When you dropping as we get to the end of the run. Be a shame. I am shocked I got that many targets in with Vulcans. I'm sure the other enemies would be dead by then. Yeah, I guess he's just so strong with buffs. Wow, that's kind of wild. I don't even need the Baranz. But definitely anything that is not level 30 Shifta. I was loving that Baranz. Oh, you got the 3084 sword, which I think can only be found by Yellow ID, if I remember correctly. No hit, sadly. Oof. Don't mind me, just rubbing against the wall to skip the traps. Oh. Turn my targeting to the side, that's not what I wanted. I guess the pros and cons of being able to see traps. Sometimes you just target them. Just realized your mag. Do you not have one? Oh, your mag doesn't build PV. Ooh. Oh, that's painful. Big oof on that one, chat. I mean, you're not going to build a lot of it as a force, to be fair, but getting to 30 is a bit more realistic. Especially with the chainsaws. Okay, moment of truth, chat. Do you think it's going to behave as expected or stay in front of us? I hope it actually stays to the right. I'm going to move forward either way. Please go to the right. Oh, it actually did. Nice. I still genuinely question every day, will they ever fix this boss in Ephinea? Because there is no way this is how it behaved in vanilla. I refuse to believe. We actually almost killed the boss there. That's kind of wild. Look at it, chat. It is like 3 bazookas from dying. On surface, don't teleport. And you are dead. Little meter on you though. Not gonna say no to some free shots there. Poor boss. Sadly, only 5 minutes left in the soundtrack. We're gonna have to swap over mid-run. God hand acquired. Let's go for the lineup Olympics. From that one, should be this one. Oops. Try this again. Okay, there we go. Now I'm lined up properly. I got flipped on what side of the raft I was on for a moment. I think I could still make it. Do I qualify? Aw, what? It said I could teleport, but it didn't teleport me. Aw, technicality. I got cheated, chat. The game definitely said I could teleport and did not let me teleport. Absolute tomfoolery and lies. Shaking my head. Thanks, game. There we go. I know for a fact I hit down, but it was like, no, you will keep aiming forward. Okay, let's go for the fanciness. Again, is this useful? Probably not. Do I like going for it? Absolutely. We're gonna touch that, then we're gonna go here, then we're gonna put free strap here, and then bam, get all of them. 10 out of 10. Okay, let's feel in our heart when this thing becomes targetable. Right about here. Yeah, good enough. Let the team deal with that. I might as well kill the dub chicks here since I'm so far ahead. Sadly, no daylight scar. I'm gonna say, this is like the battle mode music, right? Your reward is Gold Dragon. Ooh, hit me for damage. Yeah, hit me for more damage. Nice. So much meter I just gained. I want to heal once, because that's going to hurt me quite a bit. I mean, I'm okay with getting stomped. It just gives me more PB. PB again. Nice. That's a lot of damage. I think the goal is to just, like, not get hit by the first part, but the second part. Right here. Oh, I didn't get hit by the second part. I'm so sad. The victory music plays, but I did not get what I wanted. Oh, I'm like half a step out of the warp. That's so sad. We'll shoot the trap, I guess. We'll be switching soundtracks in a little bit. We are definitely at the end of the Bomberman 64 soundtrack. So seeing demons being used on them? Like, wait a minute. Oh, the Bringer's rifle. That makes sense. Nice, I'm already at 70 meter. I'm pretty much where I want to be. So I'm definitely going to have 100 well before end of the other area, unless I really get no damage on Gal Griffin. You have to think of it this way. Every combo is essentially going to add 1 to the meter. Not bad, PD. Or is one wave ahead of where I thought I was. Next wave I go to the middle, and then I go to the top. This is the wave I was moving for, so that way I can activate the Marillas. And I'm gonna start moving up. Looks like team's already there. Perfect. Call. Yeah, I'm sitting at 76 meter. I'm gonna gain about 10 meters on Gal Griffin, depending on how many solid hits I get on them. And then obviously if I get tornadoed, I end up with like hilarious amounts of PB. Kind of annoying this guy ran away. I'm gonna go down the secret passage, not because I'm expecting an item, but just so I can get extra kills and the rest of the team can build PB. My meter gain is already really good, given I'm at 80 currently. I'd like to aim to be at like 72-ish by the time I'm done here, so 80 is really far ahead of where I need to be. I think because we got extra shots on the worm boss, it let me get like another 5 meter compared to where I'm normally at. Whenever you have a force, that means there's less competition for ATP damage as well. It means you're generally going to get a lot more kills in here. He tried to jump scare me, it didn't work. Just like, nice try though, I guess. Good job. Yeah, normally I come out and just kill these ones at the end and let the team get the rest. But since I'm here a bit early, get a couple extra kills. Oh, 85 meter. Genuinely might actually hit 100 in this boss fight, especially if I get tornadoed. HP, Matt. Nice. Sorry, God Hand, I left you behind. So I'm just gonna face right, let Gal Griffin do whatever it wants. Hopefully we'll get Gal Griffin down to like 23,000. That's usually my goal when we have multiple bazookas. And then the Force will debuff very easily, so that way we could just kill it before it does anything else. Get a nice leading shot on the boss. Okay, so we did a little more than expected, so that's good. We got the Zalor. I'm gonna try to move away from the group. Probably gonna target me. Okay. Kind of an awkward place. Okay, I did kill it. It wasn't sure that it died. It did the stomp, but it was already dead. So as we saw last time, it is possible to kill it. Oh, nice, spinning in the shadow. I love that. 38,000 experience, not bad. Oh, oops, that's the armor box. I only care about the weapon box. Yeah, I'm in a perfect position. 94 meter is way more than I need. I can basically choose when I'll end up getting the Mag Blast. If I don't want Mag Blast, I just use the charge special a bit more, just to kind of delete them. But I do have to be careful, since that requires me to freeze trap most of the time, if I'm looking to not get the meter. Ideally, I want to be sitting at 98 or 99. The room before the final hallway. So that way I can choose whether or not I need the iframes. So for example, if I don't think I genuinely need meter, I'll just use specials here. Similarly, when he lands, I'm just going to shoot. And I can just kill him for free with the specials. Stuff like that. I could choose to skip meter build. Or if I think like I'm only at like 85 or like 82, I might need to get hit by a chainsaw in the next room. That Sinnoh's living a long time. I thought he'd be dead by now. Rip. I was gonna say, don't look at me on that one. Put a freeze trap here. I'll put another freeze trap right here. Don't mind me. Oh, I can build a little meter on this guy, but generally speaking, I don't want those things to get too close to me, because they can kill me. They're like one of the few things that will actually outright kill me. I'll build just a tiny bit more meter there. I'm gonna go back for the event egg soon. There we go. So if I just wanted like 1.5 meters worth, I just walk into the chainsaw. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I have at least 4 more enemies I'm gonna target that I could get meter from. So like I'll build up a little on the squid that's coming up here. That's my thought process when I play. I'm at the point where I'm thinking about like where I'm gonna get that last little bit of meter. I didn't mean to get hit by that. That's actually kind of annoying. That's fine. I didn't hit 98 meter, which is the cutoff for what I want to do. So I'm gonna be just using basically all specials here. Oh, slightly too far down the ramp. I don't need to kill these, but it is the event, so maybe I'll get items from them. Because I did get the event egg earlier. Okay, so here's where I'm just gonna get like just a little hint of Photon Blast. So I know the Del Beater is gonna come out, and we're all gonna stay to the right side. I'm gonna mash the freeze trap, but I'm gonna do a couple of normals here. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, there was no fireball, so I got hit. Rip. Found sadness. I don't have Twin Blaze. Well, unfortunately, I have activated my PB. I can show you something else, though. If you just kind of put a freeze trap right here and then kind of walk around the corner, it just basically frees them midair. It's kind of funny. Unfortunately, though, I got spooked by the Rico, so I shot my trap with it early. But it is one of those things where the timing is generally you could kill one Rico box and then put a freeze trap. That way you don't have to shoot the trap, but you can shoot the trap manually if you want to. So far, no Zombas. Maybe one day I'll see them. Generally speaking, I never go for the Rico boxes on the side. I'll let the team deal with it, since I'm planning on doing other things up. Estella is the dolphin, that is true. So Echo the dolphin is Estella. AKA the fin kind of thing. So yeah, so if I didn't want to build meter, I would just like special these boxes, which to be fair is pretty fast in general, so it's not even like you're losing time on them. And after that, you gotta believe in the team to deal with the other Rico boxes, because if you destroy 2, it's kind of like, okay, somebody could destroy at least one more Rico box, please. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the item check, which is why I try to be first. Oh. That's unfortunate. Stuff like that will also give me PB early, which scares me. But I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna shoot them. I'm gonna say have fun to the team. Maybe you need PB. One day, chat, these items will not be terrible. One day. Sharply. And now we help the team clear the far side of the room, since I'll be the closest one to it most of the time. It just kind of works out. So normally I would use one of those 2 boxes to give me the remaining PB, or technically I could wait for them to spawn the Sinnoh. I gotta learn to do the far hallway strat. I'm used to doing the one that's closer, so I wanted to try something different, but unfortunately I wasn't rewarded. I could just switch to frozen shooter, I guess, instead of trying to trap shoot it. I'm just gonna say using twins. We'll let the second attack Bomberman soundtrack play out, I guess, because it did move off of Bomberman 64. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to switch to Heaven Striker, since you can shoot it generally 3 times, and then you can switch back to your Charles Vulcan if you want, but man oh man. A Ramar with Heaven Striker here is gross. You're going to land at least 2, if not 3 shots. RACaseal with some hit percentage can always land 1. And as long as we get a Zalor here, which they could do, despite the boss being off screen, it should just be GG to this boss. You might not even need to weapon swap at all. Ooh, that got close. And that's the scary part, as I said before. With the forest not having any like weapon DPS, it's like, ooh, scary. Where Ramaro will just absolutely dumpster that boss right there. Yeah, Zalor 20 can reach, just only poor Humar can't reach. Humar actually discriminated against. Justice for Humar. So Ramaro and Hunural can do all the important debuffs they need to do. Oh my gosh, the boss actually got to move. Wild. GG though. So yeah, we'll take a small break. And then we'll return. We'll see who wants to hop in. That way we could be fair to the people that are waiting. My force hands are feeble. It's okay, just get like 100 hit L and K. just whip it out. When the FOMO Newman / Fomar is done. Mow them all down. I'm like shaking my fist at the heavens. Like, damn you, Olga Flow. Some of my Rummer units broke. I saw a lot of misses with the Vulcans. Aw. Done with PSO for the day. That's fair. Take a little break ourselves. But stick around, chat, if you want to do some more runs of other varieties. It will not just purely be TTF and RT. So I think we'll be setting up for almost even beat by the time I'm back from break. We'll probably start off with some episode 4. Get our assessment, hand in the quest, not bad. I guess I technically shouldn't fix synchro on this because I actually do want to die to the Gold Dragon's Ice Blast, which also added like another 6 to 8%, I would like to say. So if you're wondering why I was like so far ahead, on top of that, those two things just put me so far ahead. So whenever I get Mag Invincibility, I do end up behind compared to where I like to be. So sometimes I'll enter Seabed with less than 90. I might be at like 84, 85. So I do need to actually just genuinely melee everything versus like special attack. Or in my case, just use normals and heavies. We're gonna negate most of our money lost there. Not too bad. We lost 4K on that whole quest. So for now, we'll take a small break. And I guess we'll talk about how we feel the session went. Well, it was certainly something. Put it that way, it was certainly something to experience the lag. But hey, we got to see something new today, and you can't say that is true every time we play. But it is nice to say, for this time, I genuinely have never experienced the boss break that badly today. So thank you, Ephinea, for allowing us to do that, and thank you, Imperameter, for the super glitchy boss fight. And we got to see the power of Player 1, where they have control of the packets, and oh boy, when they lag, do weird things happen. I think for the most part, they did address some of the other things that were a big issue. Like, I know one thing that was fixed. I don't remember what year it was fixed. Maybe chat recalls. They had these kinds of issues before, especially with lag, where, for example, if you died as player 1 during a boss fight while the boss was dropping items, it wouldn't actually drop items. For the longest time, it did not do that, but it has since been fixed. So there's a lot of, like, quality of life things I like to call out if I recall them or if they come up. You know, things like the sorcerers in ruins, whenever they die, they have to drop items in their spawn location, so that way the items are always inbound. That was definitely a huge change of enjoyment. I haven't gotten too many extra items from that, from sorcerers specifically, but man, oh man, does that make the zoos way more consistent with episode 4. There are way too many times in episode 4 where you're doing something like the Squiggly Trail underground episode 4, Massive Attack B, and every single zoo is just never on a path, so you could never get their items. So even though for a long time it had the most zoos, I just never thought that quest was worth doing for zoos due to stuff like that. But now, fortunately, they fixed that, so we can actually rely on the enemy count. So that's nice. I think before I just used to reset on the surface and I saw no reason to complete underground, but now at least those kinds of quality of life changes are there. So yeah, I think when we return, we're going to focus probably on episode 4. And if there's any other hunts people want, let me know. But I imagine it's going to be a mix of Heaven Striker and Lame to Argent, so we might do some boss runs mixed with general Heaven Striker runs, question mark. And or we could do boss runs that have Heaven Striker and Cannon Rouge. We'll see. We'll have a little bit of a mix. But for now, we're going to go on break, and we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point, at the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you again for watching, and see you again next time.